Well, hello. Good evening. Sorry I am late. Had some things going on in my background here. Um, I'm not all the way prepared for this live, but we gonna wing it like we always do. Let me bring out my co-host Prize. What's up, Prize?
What's happening?
Oh God. Oh my God, I am not prepared today, y'all. I do apologize. My mind was not on this live. I just had some things to do, so I'm just gonna do what I need to do, and we're gonna be straight. I actually like that red though. Put it back on the red. But yeah, how you doing today?
I'm
I'm
good.
gonna leave it right there.
Hanging out.
Good. Okay. Awesome. All right. So let me see. Oh, I did not do something. I gotta check a setting. But yeah, I'll kind of wait till some people come in here. But yeah, I know a lot of people talking about the Michael Jackson movie, and I have not seen it yet. I do plan to go see it. I've been hearing that it's a lot of like the critics didn't like it, but the audience, like I've been seeing people on Instagram, TikTok, not Facebook, YouTube. A lot of
Mm.
people been saying that the movie is actually pretty good. And they just the only complaint that I've really been hearing is that a lot of people say it feels a little rushed, like they don't spend a whole lot of time on a certain part. They kind of rush through it. I can deal with that, but I'm sorry, y'all. We already this early. Um, I I always get freaking messages when I go live. Jesus. Um, let me take this off. But yeah, it's sorry, I'm dropping stuff in the background, my bad. Yeah, a lot of people say it feels a little rushed, but I'm gonna go see it for myself and judge it for myself.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I've been seeing this a channel on YouTube that ain't playing nothing but Michael Jackson videos. I said I'll check that out. I just kind of put it on and leave it on in the background. So yeah, but yeah, we gonna see if anybody. Oh shoot, I didn't even check that. Jesus, I didn't check something. But yeah, what's your favorite Michael Jackson album? Probably.
Mine?
Hmm.
You said the album?
Yeah, we can go, or unless you can go song then album, one or the other one.
Well, my favorite Michael Jackson song, of course, was Billie Jean for me.
Mm-hmm.
But my favorite album probably was Bad. Bad was a really good one for me.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably my favorite Michael Jackson album.
Yeah, that's the album I came into. Like that's the album I walked in on as a child. It was the Bad Era. Yeah.
See, I was watching
Mm-hmm.
Michael Jackson Thriller.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. See, you were alive then. I was, I wasn't even here yet.
Mm.
But yeah, to use a baby. But yeah, I walked into the Bad Era. But really, no, yeah. Because when I was little, it was more like the Moonwalker. What about the Jackson 5? What's up, Torian? What about the Jackson 5?
I
You
like the
talking about?
Jackson 5 movie. I thought it was
Yeah,
dope.
I've seen that too. I've seen that too. But I came in like I said, watching Bad and Leave Me Alone and what else? What was another song? Speed Demon, because they used to play Moonwalker all the time on VH1.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't top that. Okay. Yeah, that's why I kind of came into it at. And then as I kept watching him, that's when the Dangerous album came out.
Yeah, that was a
Like
good one.
Remember the Time, yeah. That's when I was like what 7 years, 6, 7 years old, black and white. What you said, Torian. The Experience was already out. Whoever read it, redid it. Oh, you talking about the movie? What's up, Marky? Um, I guess the way somebody else explained it, because I haven't seen it yet. Oh, I figure you was gonna ask for the link. Hold
What up,
on,
Mark?
let me see. I can just put it in the chat. Shoot, I don't care today. There you go, Marky. Um, oh Jesus, why does it make why is it rejecting it? Hold on, Marky. I gotta go in through my phone to put it in. That don't sound right. But yeah, let me make sure I cut this down. Y'all might hear echo real quick. Um, hold on. Send Marky the link. In actuality, no, I don't have to do that. Hold on. Hold on, Marky. I'll send it to you in IG. Hold on, Marky. Where are you? But yeah, you said Bad was your favorite album.
Mm-hmm.
Mine, ooh, that's kind of hard. Uh, I sent it to you, Marky. Um, shoot, what would be my favorite? Um, Jesus, I didn't even think about this when I came up here. Mine would be. I don't know. Let me think on that. Let me marinate on that. Let me marinate on that. Because I can't. It's so many songs that I found out on the History album that I found a lot of old songs. So I don't know. Tori
What?
said,
The History album?
hmm?
You said on the History album?
Yes. I see. I came in, like I said, I came into the bad era, the dangerous era. But when he came out with History, it was a lot of the old songs, and some new songs with it. So I was more in tune to that album than anything because I was a little older
Mm-hmm.
and I could tell. I'm like, okay, so this is his old stuff. This is his new stuff. And I think out of the albums, that's the one I kind of resonated to because I was hearing the old and the new at the same time.
Yeah.
So I still gotta pick a favorite one though. Torian says still trying to make money off them like they did with Pac and Prince. They should remake Purple Rain. They don't do something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, yeah. He still is. Still is. I sent you the link, Marky. It, the thing is, who will play Prince? That's a good question. They will have to find somebody who's
It'll be
unknown.
tough.
Yeah, they will have to find an unknown actor to play Prince. The way that is the bad. That's the bad era. Well, the way you make me feel. Yeah, that was the
Uh-huh.
bad era. And Smooth Criminal. I know Mark Jackson because if you notice, he had a different look with every uh
Pretty.
album. What's up, Marky?
Danny,
Right.
are you okay?
You stupid, Marky. Oh my god. That's your
What's
favorite
good,
song,
Fries?
Smooth Criminal?
Patting,
Why?
homie.
Why you do me like that, Marky? Yeah, like I don't.
What's
This is
good,
my
VK?
live. You speak to me first. This is my live.
Oh man, my bad. That's not the etiquette I came up with. I usually say hi to the fellas first, then I address the ladies. But I hear what you're saying, man.
Mm,
Shout out to the Vacay Bay Live, the Michael
mm.
Jackson story. You know what I'm saying? talking
Mm-hmm.
about some of the greatest hits. I had to come up and show my boy Michael some love.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
What's your favorite album, Marky? I'm still thinking.
I'm too young to know any
Dang,
of
I
the albums.
forgot you are. You definitely are. Why I just thought about that.
I just know the song. I just know like a lot of the hit songs. I love them to death.
What's your favorite one? What's your favorite hit song?
Oh man, it's the Smooth Criminal one. I love that one so much,
Okay.
and the
Mhm.
music
Yeah.
video that shit just iconic to me.
Fire.
Annie, are
Yeah.
you okay? Annie, are you okay?
The way he
Are you
was
okay?
dancing and the guy tried to come in behind him and stab him, and
Yeah, dog. It was
Mike
Mhm.
like
was
he
Mike
made
was
a
cooking.
whole movie out of him just dancing and going scene to
Right,
scene. That was just
right.
too crazy.
Yeah, I seen Moonwalker so many times.
Hmm.
Oh my
You've been
God.
hit by, you've been hit by a smooth criminal.
Human Nature,
Hmm.
I love that song too.
And I like
Now
the
it
one where he was doing Diana Bad. Dirty Diana.
That's my joint.
yes, I love that one too. Now, dang, am I gonna have to say it Off the Wall?
Man, Michael
I
used to
love
drag
Off
his
the
nuts
Wall.
on these bras, man. It was crazy.
Yeah, Michael wasn't playing. They was passing out over Mike. They weren't
Falling
playing.
out.
Passing out, men passing out over Mike. They
Crazy.
was, oh my God, they was carrying people
Said
out.
that's okay. Hey baby, do what you please. That man
Hmm.
was just he had it. Like he was too smooth with it. And then
Mike.
like the charisma where he could stand on stage for almost 20 minutes and
Mm-hmm.
just stand still. And like you said,
Right.
have people falling out.
Yeah, they was passing out over Mike. He was no joke. Mike had him in a chokehold, and I was like, I
Hmm.
get it. I see. Like Mike, when they went and got Mike for that Super Bowl in '93, all he did was stand there, and people just screamed and hollered. All he did was stand there. I said, "Shit, can't nobody do it like Mike. Nobody,
Mike is
nobody."
the
Billie
truth.
Jean is not my lover. He dragged his nuts on Billie Jean, boy. Golly.
Yeah, he did.
She's just
Yeah.
someone who thinks that I am the one.
What the boy say? Mike
Mhm.
was the first brother to tell the woman the baby ain't his.
And then the craziest part, Prize, that boy Houston, that's his son. He come up looking just like Michael. And sound like him
Mm,
too.
dang. They're talking
But
about
he
the baby
dragged
had
his
eyes
nuts
like
on that
who?
boy's mother. That was crazy.
That jump was crazy. Like
Hmm.
that was before I was born. I was like, God no. And that was an actual real story. This lady actually put out there that Jesus. This lady put out there that that was his child, and he had to freaking
And it was.
that wasn't his child. No, it wasn't.
Man, look that boy up right now. And I want you to swear on a Bible you don't think that's Michael Jackson's son.
You better give me a link or something.
I'm a find it right now. And Michael said
Yeah.
it himself in the song. It did a lie become the truth. He know that girl was telling the truth. He know it.
Oh, stop it, a mess.
Look at
My
Billie
God.
Jean's son, Houston.
You stupid. No, leave Mike alone. Everybody kept saying Mike had a kid or whatever. Like Mike, what one of the funniest things that I ever saw Michael Jackson do, and even though it's a little off-putting to women, was this fool going? He was calling women fish. I said, "What the crap is going on here?" I said, "Mike is a freaking trip." He was like, "Look at that fish." Tell me that was a good one right there. I said, "What the crap?" I said, "Mike calling them fish." I
Man, I
said, "Oh
believe
my
it.
God."
Michael's a crazy guy. I remember when Mike was holding that baby over the ledge. Mike
Yeah,
was
that was
out of
crazy.
water.
And
You talking about blanket?
Yeah.
they was trying to
That's
play Mike,
crazy.
calling him a jackal and stuff. I'm like, man, they corny.
Yeah, that's when they started messing with him. Like after the bad era, um, I think it was something that was down because remember he bought the Beatles catalog, right? And they started messing with him after that and saying he was doing stuff to kids. And I never believed that because I remember seeing when he made the video about it, when he made the video about the allegations that they put on him, I saw that video, and even though I was 7 years old, I believe him. I said, as a child, you know, we have a stronger discernment as a child. What's up, Denisha? We have a stronger discernment as children, and as a child, when he said he didn't do that, I believe him. I said Mike didn't do that.
You said you got a stronger discernment as a child. What kind of nonsense is that?
We do. Like kids know. Hold on.
Hey man, don't say nothing out of order and stupid. Come on.
Kids be knowing.
The trolls is trolling today.
Yeah.
What y'all want us to talk shit to y'all? You want me to cuss one of y'all bitches out?
Damn.
Trying to be nice.
Oh jeez.
I handle it. I ain't got time for that stupid mess.
But anyway.
Billie Jean. Not my love. I don't know what the man did. I didn't know Michael Jackson. I ain't been around the man, so I ain't gonna vouch on the Bible for him that he ain't do that. Especially with all
as
the
a child,
in the music industry.
Yeah, I don't have time for that. What's the word wrong with these people? Oh my god. Hold on. But yeah, I as a child, I was like, he didn't do that. But anyway,
he was a huge part of my childhood.
Elaborate.
Just listening to his music and watching Thriller and getting scared, scaring my own self. I used to be scared of Thriller when Michael.
Me too.
When Michael turned into the werewolf, that was scary to me. And he kicked the door in and came and got the girl. Then he went out there and crushed it.
Out.
Yeah,
oh, that was
right. That jump was creepy as a child. I was like, "What the crap going on here?"
And they came out and danced. That was fire.
Right. And then at the end, you were like, "Oh, okay. Well, it was just a dream." And then he hit you with the little snake and cat eyes at the end. I said, "Oh crap!" I used to be scared of that part too. I said, "Dang." I said, "Mike got her." Oh yeah, I used to be scared of Thriller too. But as I grew up, I was like, "Oh, what's up, John? Ain't nothing to be said." What you coming?
I found Billie Jean's son. I'm about to drop the link. Tell me that's not his son.
Drop it in the chat. I want to see it. I'm gonna click on it from my phone. You're a freaking trip, right? Marky. Hold on, let me see what Marky talking about. That ain't no Michael Jackson.
Tell me that's not Michael Jackson's son. First look.
No, that ain't his son. He ain't got the strong Michael Jackson dreams. No, I'm not.
It definitely looks like him.
Thank you.
Nah, no, you don't. How old is this guy supposed to be? No, I'm not. He ain't got them He ain't got them Jackson genes. Your
discernment ain't too strong as an adult, VKB.
It is. I know you full of crap right now. That ain't his kid. Just because somebody look like him don't mean that they belong to him.
Man.
Yeah, whatever.
Billie Jean should have took that man to Maury. Look at the eyes, Maury. Look at the nose, Maury.
Nah, DNA test would have solved all that.
And
it would be, you are not the father, and she would have ran to the back like the rest of them.
Wow.
Hell no.
Yeah, she would.
Michael would have hit one of the moves.
Mike would have hit a moonwalk on her behind. Oh my God, that would be a hilarious skit. If anybody do that, they stole it from us. They stole it from us and they do it. That would have been hilarious.
Hit that brawl with a
right.
Mark, you crazy.
Oh, that would have been hilarious. You sell to Marky Dan? Okay, awesome. Thank you. Yeah, make sure y'all pull up on Marky when he go live. You can drop your link, Marky. Well, yeah, dang, absolutely. Marky said he too young. He kind of know the hits.
He missed out on a good time.
Yes, yeah. Marky got here around the Invincible era. Yeah, I came into the bad era. Yeah, because I think the
Good. Thanks,
big
Tara. I appreciate you.
Mark Prize came into the Thriller era. Oh, well, no, he was already here, but
Thriller.
yeah. You was born before it, but still you came in the Thriller era. Yeah.
Make sure you sub to my my democracy the democracy briefing page, Tara, not my Marky Dan channel.
You got 2 channels, Marky?
Yeah, I just got my regular account, Marky Dan, and I got the democracy briefing.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I'll give you a sub on your regular channel. I didn't pay
But
that
you
no
thought I just
attention.
changed back and forth?
No, I didn't even pay the attention that it was 2 different channels. I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't pay no attention, Marky.
Okay.
Let me see if I
I
already
was a bit
hold on. Let
Wow.
me see if I already subbed to you. Hold on. My phone
I would
wanna
be
act a
very
fool
much
on me
surprised
today.
if you were not subbed to me.
I'm subbed to the Democracy channel on
There
the
you go. That's the
phone.
channel I'm talking about.
No, I be there all the time. What are you talking about?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'd have been surprised if you wasn't.
Oh no, I always be over there. Yeah, that's how come that one live I told him, I said, I go over there to market. I didn't mind. Shoot, me and Price was up here just chilling.
Mm-hmm.
I said, take your behind over there. Go support market. And I
Absolutely.
told them. And they
Man,
went over. I saw them.
my channel almost got took down yesterday. They tried to slap
Really?
me with a
What
suspension.
happened?
Mm.
What happened?
I went a little bit too far talking about them Steins and the Bergs, and the
Ooh,
Steins and the Bergs tried to come get me. But thank God, man,
really?
YouTube for once stood in the way, gave a brother a chance.
Good.
They fought off the Steins and the Bergs for me.
Good.
Mm.
See, I just subbed to your second channel, Mark. I didn't know it was 2 different channels.
What up, Picasso?
I
Oh yeah,
appreciate you.
well hey, Picasso, my bad. Look, I
You
just be
mean
talking
good
out
morning,
here.
Picasso? Listen, Picasso live in Antarctica. He live
Yeah,
in the
It,
good
Arctic.
morning.
I just want to say it's afternoon. Oh, he used to be being live in the morning, probably. That's what he is. He
But
used to
Mm-hmm.
be
Picasso
being
a
live in
decent
the
guy. He a
morning.
decent guy. I
I
appreciate
like
him.
Mm-hmm.
Picasso. He's fun. He's fun.
Yeah.
But um Michael Jackson though, he is I think he's the best entertainer in the world. Not think I know. Marky, I kind of do hate that you missed out on all the video. Hey, dang, I almost called you Prize. Do you remember the video premieres? Do you remember
Mm-hmm.
that?
Hell
I
yeah.
used to love that. I seen the video
Especially
premiere.
with Remember the Time with Eddie Murphy?
Yes,
That was
yes,
massive.
yes. Because remember, if you remember right, when they say, "Oh, Michael Jackson new video coming out," all the regular channels would change, like Fox, VH1, all the regular cable, like the regular channels for people who didn't have cable. When they premiered the video on MTV or wherever, all the regular channels would play it too. I remember
Mm-hmm.
that. Everybody would play the video at the same time.
Joint probably had millions of views when it was done.
Yes, yes. Everybody played it. Like whether it was Fox or what
What about the
channel?
Super Bowl halftime? What Super Bowl was that?
That was in 93. Um I don't know which Super Bowl it was, but if y'all didn't know, In Living Color actually uh started the Super Bowl halftime show because they had it on that year where they had like a bunch of like little bands and crap, and Living Color actually did a Super Bowl I won't say live, but they did like a little Super Bowl party thing, and millions of people watched that instead of the actual Super Bowl halftime show.
Mm-hmm.
But when the Super Bowl saw that next year, they brought Michael Jackson.
They had to do something.
They
They got
did,
fried.
yeah. So when they brought Michael Jackson that year, that's what kicked off all the Super Bowl halftime shows because Mike showed up and he freaking stood there and people were screaming and yelling and crying. and all he did was stand there. And then he eventually, did his set and then got off. But yeah, I think it was in '93, if I remember right. So
It seems like it.
I don't know what Super Bowl that was, but I know the year. So Michael started all this. Is that 27? Is that 27? Is that right?
Super Bowl 27.
The Roman numbers. It's 10, 10, 5, 2, 27. Okay. See, I used to know a lot of my Roman numbers and I forgot. But yeah, Cowboys.
Well, I went to Catholic school, so I know all my numbers.
Yeah.
You're right, Picasso. Sound like the Cowboys.
But yeah, Mike was one of those people. One thing I also do love about Michael Jackson is that he will make a song about the world. Like he got Heal the World, Man in the Mirror, songs that still even 30, almost 40 years later, still resonate to people now. But he didn't just make regular music; he made music for the world. My Earth song, I freaking love Earth song. Oh my god. It's just I'm still trying to sit up here and think of a favorite album because I love them all. But Mike had a lot of different songs that, one thing I liked about his music is that he had like an evolution to his music. It all didn't stay the same. Like it changed. Yeah, 93. Right.
It changed up.
Like music from the 80s didn't sound like music from the 90s.
Right.
So he kind of changed it. And who was that? I seen somebody was saying something about I think it was Teddy Riley when he said something about remember the time where he had to produce it and Mike, had to tell him like, you gotta get it right. Because they was like, if it wasn't right, Mike wasn't doing it. So you had to kind of get on his program with everything.
Didn't he fire one of his people on the stage?
Oh, it was something he was saying that something happened. He was like, some dude named Brad, I think. You're gonna be in trouble. Beyonce did that John too. Like if your stuff don't go right, you gonna be out of here. And I don't blame him. If you putting in all that money to do these shows for everybody, yeah, you gonna be up out of here.
Real quick too.
Yeah, I ain't playing them games. Like, shoot, you got to make my show where somebody's not getting injured and I'm not getting injured. Like, screw that. And I think Mariah Carey does that too. Like, y'all playing them games in the back. Somebody getting fired at the end of the show. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them.
I think Mike fired a guy on the stage.
I said I miss the old Mariah though. I miss the Mariah that could actually sing. You know what I'm saying? The Mariah that was actually slim and fine, and you know what I'm saying. She wasn't acting a fool up on stage.
You talking about the honey era of Mariah? You talking about the honey version?
I'm talking about the why.
Oh, you talking about the Emancipation of Mimi?
She be looking like a fool up there on stage now.
Well, everybody getting old.
Only almost 60 years old, ain't she?
Yeah, she up there. She 50 something. Hold on, let me Google how old Mariah Carey is.
Man, I don't care.
You stupid.
Do better.
Look, I didn't even realize this ain't even about Mariah Carey. But I didn't realize that she said, when she came out in the honey era, we gonna get back to Michael Jackson. When we came out in the how old is she? She's 57. When she came out in the honey era, She said people, was complaining about how she was dressing, but she said the first 6 years of my career I was covered up, and she didn't lie. She was covered up in jeans and sweaters. So when she came out with that, she started wearing all them little short skirts and stuff. I was like, all
And
right.
God bless her.
Shut up, Mark. I didn't even say that. That was before you was born, Marky.
Mm.
I just
Yeah.
never forget how she tried to do my
Mm-hmm.
boy Nick Cannon, and
Oh,
everybody tried to say it was Nick Cannon's fault. And then we find out like 2 decades later what really went down.
what happened?
I ain't gonna say it. I ain't. Oh,
What?
you want me to say it?
Yeah, say it.
Oh yeah. It turns out 3-6 Mafia was turning that trick out. I mean, it was crazy some of the stuff they was doing with Mariah while she was married to Nick. I'm talking
Come
about they
on,
was
you know
straight.
that. Where you heard this
Yeah.
at? Where you heard this at?
Yeah. But shout out to my boy, but shout out to Mariah Carey though. I still love her to death. I remember all them Christmas
Mm,
songs. I love her for that.
that
Even though
song,
she took
30
my boy
years
Nick
old,
Cannon.
still getting traction. Oh, my God. Mm.
Absolutely.
That's good for
Absolutely.
her. She made a forever song that's gonna make her money every year. I think she made like $1 million a year off this song. Probably
Ooh.
more than that. Mariah
All
Carey.
I want for Christmas.
Oh God, yeah. She probably still get
Man.
royalties from that.
That's what I'm saying. She get like $1 million a year off that song. And when soon as November get here, they be like Mariah Carey throwing out. I be like, yo, yeah. But I don't shoot. Get your money, shoot. If I can get $1 million a year off a song I made 30 years ago, you best believe I'm taking that money. Forget
All
that.
day.
Yeah, yeah. I never heard that, Anita. You say you heard it too. Okay, so
Yeah,
a
they
lot
ran
of
trains
songs.
on that.
Oh my god, I don't know. I know that's it.
Respectfully.
I ain't gonna lie.
Respectfully.
It's some songs I've heard them so much I don't even listen to them no more. Some songs they wore out a lot. It's supposed to be about Michael Jackson. Why are we talking about Mariah Carey? But see, oh, wait. Okay, let me tie this in though. Let me tie this in. So when she was married to Tommy Mottola, right? And Mike Jackson had beef with him, and he was like, he the devil. And Mike was on stage just airing him out. And he was telling people, he was like, don't record this. Then he was like, go ahead and do it. I don't mind. But he was calling people out, and Mike was like, Mariah came to him crying about Tommy Mottola. And when she finally got a chance to like get away from him and divorce him, like I think they said Michael Jackson helped her out of that. I was like, oh my God. I said that joke was crazy.
Crazy work.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Michael did. Yeah, Michael wasn't scared to call folks out. He
He
wasn't scared to
wasn't.
face folks down. He was really about that smoke.
Yeah, and they say he'll
Mm-hmm.
pull up on you too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I remember when that broad Oprah was trying to play them games with him, and he he was singing over her the
Yeah, that
whole
was
time she
funny
tried to
as
ask
hell.
him questions.
Mm-hmm. Michael was playing them games. They said Mike and them shoot where they came from. They fight your line. I said,
Hmm.
I believe it. I believe it.
Joe used to have them rumbling.
Mm-hmm. Right. I believe
You
it.
could put the gloves on.
Mm-hmm. I believe it. But yeah, you do have a lot of people don't know, even though Mike had that. Even though we all knew that Mike, that was a put on voice. I always knew that it was a put on voice. That wasn't his real voice. But I think they said he did that, to as a black man to not seem as uh
I don't believe that.
what's the word for it? I don't
Hostile.
know. I can't think of the word I was gonna say, but yeah, you could say that. But
I
yeah,
don't believe it.
what you don't believe?
I think that I think that was that man's voice. Cause his
No,
sons talk. His sons talk just like that.
no, that was Michael put on voice. Because if you listen to him while he was on tour, his voice is much deeper than that. It is, and even like T Pain had a interview he did with 85 South Show, and he said he had met with Michael, and he said Michael voice is deep, and it is.
What I'm about to say is gonna be very dark, but like
What's
the
up,
last
RG?
tape, yeah, so RGM.
What up?
Literally the tape when Michael passed away after he took them pills, he had that same voice. So I don't know who he like. And I'm not saying this to be funny. Why would he keep that put on voice in his final moments? Like that just don't make sense to me. That was that man's real voice. And
Okay.
ain't nothing wrong with that. It's a beautiful voice.
Well, I ain't combating his voice. I'm just saying, Mike knew when to switch it up. That was his what you call it? The code switching. That was his code switching voice.
Yeah.
Man, Michael was a man.
Yeah, listen to him in interviews. You see how deep his voice is. Yeah. But anyway, you 25, 26 on the market. All right. But yeah, what? Okay, question. What's your favorite Michael Jackson video? Mine, I'm gonna have to say is "Remember the Time."
Yeah, that was fire.
That was my favorite. What's yours, Marky?
I already told you. Annie, are you okay?
Oh, Smooth Criminal. Okay. What
Yeah,
about
that
you, Pat?
probably that one, or I probably would go oh shoot.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I like Michael Jackson Bad video.
Yes, very good
That
video.
video was fire.
Let me tell you something. Okay, so we speaking
It's
videos.
close to midnight. No, Thriller. Yeah,
Thriller.
Thriller was.
Yeah, let me tell you. One thing I loved about Billie Jean is I always loved when everywhere he walked it lit up. I love that.
Yeah,
I
that was fire.
loved it. I loved it. I was like, how is he doing that? Like, I was amazed as a kid. I'm like, how you doing that? How you lighting up everything?
Yeah, you
But
thought he was a second coming. Your
shoot,
discernment. Yeah, that's your
Michael's
discernment.
bad. Yeah, Michael's bad though. And then I love Beat It also. Uh,
Yeah.
Mike had them real gang members in that video. I said, how the world he pulled that off?
Yeah, I like
Michael.
the video.
Mm-hmm.
I like the guy
And
in the white suit that was dancing.
I think
and
he had the video for It Don't Matter If You Black or White. That
Yeah,
was
that
in
was good.
Brazil. And
Yep.
he had to check in and get those gang members in Brazil to come out and give him protection.
Yeah. Dirty Diana. Yeah.
Dirty Diana that's my work.
I love that song.
I like that video too. It was just simple.
It was. It was him on stage and then her walking and. And then remember at the end of the video, she was in the car, remember?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh snap, like she was there. That and I love I used to be scared of Leave Me Alone video.
So yeah,
But
that
after
video
a
was
while
weird.
I was like, I ain't scared
Why
of it
would
no
you be
more.
scared?
Because the video looked weird to me as a kid. Like you had the little elephant bones and
It
the
was strange.
giant teeth, and it looked strange to me as a child. So I used to be scared of it. But after
But
a
you
while,
wasn't
I was like,
scared
I
of
like it.
Thriller?
Yeah. I was scared of Thriller as a kid too. Yeah, when
Mm-hmm.
people were coming
Okay.
out the sewers and junk, yeah, I was scared.
Yeah,
It did hold on when Mike turned into the look when Mike turned into the werewolf. I was like, what happened to him?
mm-hmm.
And she started running. I said, oh crap. I said, I used to be scared of
My
that.
mom
That
used to
bro
be
was
like,
about to make it out alive.
if you don't be good, Michael gonna change. And I used to
Mm-hmm.
get scared. And my mom said he was gonna change.
That's a
Right.
wild statement.
But I also loved what was I going to say? You said black or white. Speed
That's a
demon.
wild statement. Your parents tell you if you go to Mike and you don't behave, he gonna change into something else. Nah.
The
With all the
werewolf.
allegations, that's a
Oh,
wild
that's
thing.
Man, them
crazy.
I know what
allegations
you.
wasn't out back then.
They went,
I know
yeah,
what you're
no, that
saying,
was in the
bro. I know what
80s.
you're saying.
That's crazy. Might gonna turn to that werewolf if you don't be good.
Yeah.
I'm
Dang,
scared of
bro.
that damn wolf.
I
Especially the
know.
way he kicked the door in and shit.
Oh, Mike wasn't playing with him. He wasn't. He was not playing. And then hold on, they sitting up here walking down the dark alley, And then all of a sudden she walking with him. He all
I'm not like
regular.
regular. I'm not
I'm
I'm
not.
not.
No, he said I'm not like the other guys.
I'm different.
She's like, oh, Michael, I ain't
That
seen
girl
that
was
in a
doing so
while.
good to me.
Of course. Here you go.
She did.
Yeah. A mess.
She was fire.
You Michael Jackson casual? What you mean by that, RGM?
I agree.
Yeah. You see, y'all young. Well, no, RGM is my age. What's up, BBO? Um,
Yeah, what up, boy?
I like in songs. If you listen to like I ain't gonna lie to you, I didn't listen to the Off the Wall album until I was an adult because I know it came out in like the late 70s. And I kept hearing people say off the wall, off the wall, off the wall. I'm like, let me listen to it. And one day I literally pulled up the album and listened to it and I loved it. I still cannot pick an album. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't pick an album. Um what she said. Denisha said Billie Jean is about one of his brothers getting a girl pregnant. Yeah, they
Nah, that was by
want to
him.
think it's
That was
about
by him.
Mike. Mm. It's probably darn Jermaine or who else would which one of them shared a wife? I think it
Wow.
was Jermaine and Tito shared a wife.
That's one of the most depraved things I've ever heard.
No lie. And they both got children by the same woman. I said, oh,
Crazy word.
we done lost Tito. I
They
said,
both
oh my
probably shared the burn too. Golly.
God. Shit. Yeah, they both married the same one. Like, I think Tito married her first, divorced her, and then Jermaine married her. I said, well, dang. Kind of stuff y'all got going. I would feel away. There you going from brother, sister in law to wife. That's crazy.
Yeah, nasty work.
That's the
That's crazy.
Deontay Wilder type of setup.
That's crazy though. I'd be like, ain't no way. Like, nah, if you slept with one of my siblings, nope. You stay up behind over there. Know what the word she had going on, but all right,
She probably had Obia or Voodoo.
ain't no
That's how it
telling.
worked.
They be trying to stay in there with the money. Shoot, they got the money. I got to stay up in here. But yeah, my favorite is always gonna be Mike and Janet. Them the main two I grew up on.
That
Yeah.
video, that Scream video was fire.
Yes, it was. And when it came out, I was like, "Oh snap! Mike and Janet got a song." I was like, "Oh my god!" Like I was like as a kid, like when was I? I think I was like 11 when that came out. Man, I was hyped about that. I said, "I love Mike and Janet, and we got them on a song together." But I'm gonna tell you one thing I did not like about Scream, and it was a lot of background stuff. Janet was saying that around that time, Mike is huge. He dealing with the allegations and all that.
Hmm.
And that was after the fact. And she was like, what she didn't like about it was that they were on the same set, but he wasn't really talking to her. Like, you know how you have set people around, and I guess he had his own crew with him, and it was like he wasn't really talking to her during the filming. Like they were only really talk when they was on set together. And I was like, well,
I
that's not
mean, it is what it
cool.
is. Like I remember Janet Jackson and Luther Vandross when they was on stage together singing "That's What Friends Are For."
Mm-hmm.
That was one of the greatest live performances I ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Wow, it's a shame they couldn't. Her and Mike couldn't vibe, I guess.
Yeah, it's 4 o'clock.
But
Yeah.
another a dude who will be number two after Mike in terms of best singers is hands down. It's got to be R. Kelly for me. I don't care about the charges and all that. R. Kelly is that guy. Step in the name of love.
Here you
Step in
go.
the name of love. Step, step, side to side.
You're young, Marky. You're young. Oh
Or
my
he got that
god.
one. What's that one he got? What a woman loves.
I
I
like the
get
one with the Isley brothers, with Ryan
Which
Isley.
one is that?
Contagious.
Yeah.
And what's the other one? Down low.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah, miss. You know what? We just need to do a lot about music in general
Yeah.
because there's so many different.
Nah, cause you gonna go on and on and on about Chris Brown. I ain't trying to be a ear for that.
Did I even mention Chris Brown? No, I did
Nah, but
not.
I can
Breezy's
feel it
that guy
coming in the
though.
future.
You
No, he
can't
is
be
that
hating
guy.
on
He is
Chris
that guy. He
though.
is that guy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
He
Chris
got
could
a lot
steal
of
your
great songs.
girl and go back to his girl.
For you, for you, for you, for you, for you. Is that the song? Is that how it go? No,
You
with
talking
you,
about with
with you,
you.
with you. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Ooh, what you talking about, BBO? I don't even want to highlight that. Is that a
Let me see.
song?
Yeah,
Yes.
unpractical.
Are you trolling me, BBO? I feel like you are. I
You
feel
probably
like you
not.
are. BBO always trolling. A
That's an
mess.
R. Kelly song.
Is it? Okay. What the crap is a sex plant? What is that?
That's an R. Kelly song.
What the world a plant got to do with sex?
I don't know. R. Kelly was just a
This is
genius,
wow.
imaginative MF like that.
That's weird.
I remember R.
12
Kelly.
players.
He had a whole
Okay.
song where he was just narrating the argument between him and his girl.
Mm-hmm.
What he had? What
Remember
was
the
that in that
trap in the
song?
closet?
That was bizarre.
Pride?
That thing got so
Bitch,
crazy.
you gonna break what?
Okay, so Denisha, let me comment on that. I hate when people compare Chris Brown, MJ.
Yeah.
Chris Brown, nobody can be Michael. Nobody. Not even Chris. Nobody can be Michael. Now, I'm be honest with you. I hear a lot of people say this is not what I said. A lot of people say that Chris is the MJ of other people eras, not ours, because we was born when Mike was here. Um, of the younger generation, maybe. But nobody can be Michael Jackson because everybody emulated Michael Jackson. Whether it was Chris Brown, Usher, Justin Timberlake,
Yeah.
um, everybody emulates Mike. So nobody can really compare to Mike.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Plus, Chris Brown put his hands on too many broads. He can't be Michael Jackson.
I'm not getting into that.
Wow.
People always bring that up to me, and I just feel like, it's
Cause
not
he
that I'm
did. He
overlooking it.
did.
I'm not overlooking it. I'm just saying I was.
Sound like you are.
No, I'm not. Don't even get into that with me, Mark. Don't do it.
I'm just
Chris is
saying.
more
Man, put his
athletic.
hands on too many broads.
Well, I can't do nothing about that. Just like with R. Kelly, y'all got okay. Wait. When y'all bring up that on Chris Brown, then y'all got to bring up what R. Kelly did. Y'all talking about y'all don't want to talk about personal stuff, but when it
I
comes
didn't
to
say
Chris,
I
nothing
didn't say
about
no,
it.
that.
listen.
I didn't
When
say
it
that.
come, listen, when y'all come to Chris, y'all bring that up. But when it comes to R. Kelly, I don't care about the allegations. I'm in the music, so y'all got to give Chris that same grace. That's how I'm looking at that.
I
That's how
mean,
I'm
nah, you
looking.
can't put R. Kelly as one of the greats of all time, cut specifically because he has all that. I'm just saying he one of my favorites. But yeah, you can't
Right.
put him with
But
the
that's what I'm
Michaels. You
saying too.
can't put him in no Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So same thing with Chris Brown. You can't give him that type of love, respectfully. Man, put
Right.
his
I'm
hands on too
saying
many broads.
you got to separate personal life and in it like their career. It's two different things.
I don't think so.
Okay, so you mean to tell me you okay when it comes to R. Kelly, you wouldn't overlook the allegation, but when it comes to Chris, you're not.
Nah, I treat them both the same.
Okay.
My
You
great.
BBL to R. Kelly.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. He messed
He
himself
got
up
caught
on
with
that
stuff on his
one.
computer and stuff. So
Yeah.
Man,
But
that Movie Docs episode about R. Kelly is one of the funniest things. It's one of the saddest and most funniest things ever. Cause it's like that really happened, but then it's crazy that he did that to a child and nobody cared, and he just kept moving on with his life and career.
hmm and you know what? It be like that. People will literally like a lot of stuff that happened back in them days when it really wasn't too many. It was cameras, but not like it is now. They did a lot of shady stuff, and they swept that junk under the rug, and they paid people off. But when it comes to the African American male singers, they want to throw it out there and say all this stuff. But yeah, just like BBL said with Elvis and A lot of them other dudes that was messing with them girls, they didn't. They it was out there, but they swept it under the rug, and they didn't want
Yeah,
to
because when you
keep
that
throwing
guy,
it
you
out
that
there.
guy.
I'm saying, but it's still not right though.
It's just nowadays we got accountability. It's nowadays you got the Diddy's
Yeah,
going to jail.
right, right. Back then it
Mhm.
wasn't really like that. So yeah, unfortunately,
Unfortunately.
they kind of got away with it, to be honest, because people just overlooked it. And like, well, we ain't really talking about that. We want to hear about this music. So yeah, sad but true. Very sad but true. hmm But
Yeah, R.I.P. Aaliyah. R.I.P. Aaliyah, man.
yes, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. When I got that email in my Yahoo account that she died, I didn't believe it. I thought it was I thought it was a death hoax. I ain't
They
gonna lie
got
to
her
you.
out of here. They got
Yeah,
her out of here.
you believe it's a setup too, Marky?
Absolutely.
Me too. Thank you. I
How was it a
it never
setup?
sat right with me. You feel the
Wasn't
same
she the
way?
only body that was found in the plane crash wreckage? So you telling me this girl got on a plane by herself?
No, they said that no, they didn't find her by herself. All the other people was in there too.
Hold on. Let me look this up. I remember it. Hold on.
Yeah, look it up, cause yeah. hmm But all that her death never sat right with me.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, it was a
that was that
private
was
jet.
terrible.
hmm Like, and I'm trying to understand why Hype Williams took her plane that Lenny Kravitz sent her. Why did he take her plane? Like I didn't. It's so much stuff about that situation that I always felt like was a setup from the get go. Like if she has a video that has water, why she could, like they said they had filmed parts of it in Miami. So why did she have to go to the Bahamas? Is what I'm trying to understand. She could have
Mm.
filmed it in Miami.
Yeah.
Like that jump still
Oh,
irritates me
okay.
to this
That's
day.
what happened. The pilot, they said the pilot falsely obtained a FAA license. He had never even flown a plane before.
That dude was high off his behind.
Yeah, and
They
he was
don't
high on
care.
cocaine and alcohol.
Dang, Denisha. I heard about Tupac when I was in class in the sixth
You
grade.
already know how that go. They say, "Hey, get up in this plane. We're gonna make sure your family good for the rest of their life."
That's sad though. No, they said that she didn't get on that plane. They said they gave her a sleeping pill and they carried her on that
Yeah,
plane.
and they put her in there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And they just you know, put some drugs in the they just put some drugs in the horse they were betting on, which is the pilot. They made sure she wasn't coming down from that.
Yeah, that's really sad. And I hate that that happened to all of them because she wasn't the only one that passed. But when I first heard it, I thought it was a lie. Ain't gonna lie.
You been to Korea, Denitra Gibson? I'm trying to go to Seoul. I'm trying to go to South Korea one of these years.
South Korea.
Yeah, absolutely. They saying it's basically like a mini New York, but more stuff to do, which is crazy
Yeah, I'll pass on them Korea.
and cleaner.
Yeah, I'll pass on that kindly.
No problem, prize. No problem, prize. I just want to see that. But I've been to I went to Indonesia about 2 summers ago. That
Yeah,
was
how was that?
nice.
Yeah,
It was nice. Yeah, it's basically
broke up, Mark. Yeah, I ain't trying to go to no Korea though. I'm good on that. They got too many damn rules. You can't do nothing. And people like those what's it called? Dubai and all that. I'm good on there. Too many damn rules. I want to go nowhere I got all these rules. I want to go where I can just be chilling regular. Like North Korea. They say is that true? You can travel back there now. They say they open it up for tourism, but you can't have like no phones or nothing downtown or whatever. Yeah. Yeah. That's where everything made.
Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you now.
Yeah, I got a phone call. My bad. I was just saying, Indonesia is pretty much like my island. It's nice and tropical. It's full of green. It's full of nice coastlines. You can go fishing, and then they got big industrial cities. I'm trying to remember what's the name of the capital. It's called Jakarta or something like that.
Mm,
But it was nice. I enjoyed it, and they got beautiful women over there.
I
And in
bet.
Malaysia, they full of like browner, like darker people. But they consider themselves, they call themselves Malays. They consider themselves to be their like own race and ethnicity.
That's dope.
Absolutely. I
I'm
love
trying to go there.
traveling.
Mm-hmm. That's my number one thing to do.
Absolutely.
When I went to Hawaii, that was so lit.
Yeah, I went to Hawaii when I was like 4 years old. But I ain't been back since.
Yeah, Hawaii
I
lit,
went
but
to
you
it
gonna
was
spin
called
that bag though.
Kauai. Yeah, I bet. I bet you do.
Spin
They
bag.
trying to get you to spend everything over there because they a tourist economy.
Mm-hmm. It's a beautiful island though.
Absolutely. I just started watching that show with Jason Momoa, Aquaman. It's called Chief of War, where it's kind of like a Game of Thrones type of setup, but with the Hawaiian Islands.
That's what's up.
Yeah, them shit's cool. I'm trying to
Re-
see if I could do
Yeah,
one with
Alaska, that's crazy. I can't
what'd you
imagine
say?
when I was reading the chat. I can't imagine going no damn Alaska. It'd be damn dark all day.
Nah, Alaska is for criminals and fugitives of the law. That's the only people who go to Alaska.
That ain't true, Mark.
I mean, it's mainly true
Why would they want to go to Alaska's?
to escape. Anybody coming to Alaska for nobody?
You a
That's the
wild
edge of
dude.
the world.
I am back. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Okay, so what we talking about?
Well, we
Everything
were
is
talking
made.
about traveling. We were talking about some traveling. We know you like
Yeah.
to travel. You know, Cries,
Shade, Marky,
my boy
shade.
Jimmy, he tried to fly vacay Bay out to Portugal, and she almost
Who?
went.
Who?
Jimmy, yeah, you know who I'm talking about. Don't act,
No.
don't act.
Wow.
No, Phantom started that crap with Yemi.
Nah, it
Stop it.
wasn't Phantom. You were
No,
going. Y'all
no.
sat up there and listened.
Nah,
Jimmy
that was
played that
Phantom
game on
started.
her. She was going, Prize.
Mm.
No, don't pay him. Yemi even talk to me. What are you talking about? I just said I
Man,
liked his accent, and Phantom saw that I said that.
yeah, you like that
And
voice. Yeah.
I like accents. Like I said
Mm-hmm.
that.
Mm-hmm.
The freaking Yemi came on the panel and ain't never to be seen again. Like
Wow.
that was almost a year ago.
Yeah, that
Like
man Yemi, he out there in Portugal creating porn. I'm dead serious.
he
That's
what?
what that man doing. Yeah, he out there living the dream. He a
What
porn
is he
actor.
doing?
He a
Really?
porn actor.
I didn't
Yeah,
know that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Oh my god. How you know, Marky?
because he told us before he disappeared.
Again?
No,
Oh,
before he disappeared, he
before
told
he
us that that's what he
disappeared?
was doing out there.
Oh, dang. That's why he don't be on the YouTube. Okay.
Yeah, he
That's
got too
wild.
much fun and too much money out there. I ain't mad at him.
Oh, dang.
Hell no.
Yemi out there. Yemi a porn star? I never would have thunk it. Yeah, this is supposed to be my Michael Jackson, but we can't talk about whatever now. It don't matter. Dang, I ain't
Yeah,
know that. I ain't know
you
Yemi
was
was a
gonna be in
porn
for the
star.
ride of your life, vacay bay.
Nah.
Yeah.
No, I'm not into that. Mm-mm. No.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
I'm private. Like, Yemi can have all that. Mm-mm. Well,
Mm, okay.
yeah, that's wild. I would have never thought that until you said it. Mess. That's what that video is about. Never mind. But I noticed you ain't send me no horse pictures lately.
That's a fact, Denitra. That's a fact. Ask Phantom.
No, Demetri don't pay that no attention. I got that live somewhere. Nah,
Mm.
no, cause he did. Remember, he did 2 lives that day where I was up there talking about boxing. Then he ended that live and came back with the black tea stuff, and he was asking me about Yemi. I'm like, what are you talking about? I was just saying that I like his accent. Like, oh God, what are you talking about
Yeah,
Yemi? Oh
Phantom
my God,
heard and saw what I heard and saw. So
y'all
I got
heard and saw
multiple
a lie.
witnesses ready to
Ain't
testify
nobody
in
in the
support of what I
chat.
said.
Nah, ain't nobody trying to get Yemi. I just said I liked his accent.
Okay.
So what you claim you saw? Nothing. You ain't see nothing.
Denitra funny. She said a Ray J and Kim moment. That's what it would have went
Mm-mm.
down between you and Yemi. Denitra
Nah,
crazy.
Mm.
nah, absolutely not. No, Yemi can keep all that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I don't even know what
Well,
Yemi looks like.
shout out to my boy Ray J. Ray J, that's another great singer, man.
Ray J crazy as crap.
What?
He needs to sit mine down.
Ray J
What's
is
that one song?
horrible.
What's that
Hmm?
one song he got? No, I'm just talking about the singing. He got that one song. Oh, golly. I'm
He
trying to
don't
think of
got
it
no
right now.
songs.
He got that one
You talking
song.
about One Wish?
Yeah, if I had one wish, it
That
would be
song is
best
horrible.
friends.
Remember, y'all,
Nah,
Mark
that
is
song is
26.
fire. You a lie.
Mark is
You a lie.
26. Remember that.
If I had one wish.
That's Brandy, brother. We ain't got time for that. Ray J
Nah, I
need to
say
sit
this. That
behind
man
down.
is an absolute weirdo. I ain't saying that he's a role model or nothing like that. Most of these guys that sing are. That guy's a weirdo.
Um,
Always ready to fight with some woman.
he always beefing with somebody to get a reaction out of somebody. I don't pay Ray J no attention.
Ray J is
And
garbage.
remember, do y'all not remember maybe a couple of years ago? Remember he was on IG and he was going off on Kim and Chris because he was saying
Yeah,
that
he
that tape.
exposed them.
Yeah, he was saying that the tape was set up and they had to sign a contract and all that stuff, and told him not to play with him. And all. I was like, oh my god, like it's always something with
Yeah,
you.
Kim's mother whored her out. That was a fact.
Well, she was doing the same thing. She was cheating on Bruce. So
Man,
that ain't no
nobody care
new.
about Bruce or
Why you
Caitlyn
do
or
Bruce
whatever
like
that
that?
dude's name is.
I still call him Bruce. I don't give a crap what you change your name to. He's still Bruce.
Nah. Her name is Caitlyn. Be respectful.
Bruce is Bruce.
All
His
right.
name is Bruce Jenner.
Them
Now
Stein, them
his
Steins. I
son.
told you. I told you them Steins and Bergs got my channel. Don't let the transmissions come and get your channel. I'm just telling you.
Transmissions.
Be respectful.
Wait a minute, what did they get you with a copyright? I mean, what they trying to get you
Nah,
with?
they just said I was talking a little bit too mean about the Zios that live over there.
Um, dang,
And
Marcus.
they asked me politely to stop talking about the Zios, and I told them to go suck something. And
Well, who
YouTube
asked you
agreed with
that?
me.
Well, who asked you that?
It was a boy I was having. Literally, he DM'd me. Like
Oh, he
this how sick
DM
it
you.
is.
Oh, I thought it was
Yeah, it's
YouTube.
one of the no, it's a boy I had an argument with over on Scholar's channel because he actually
Mm.
lives over there in that place, and he didn't like how I was talking about them Zios on my channel, and he DM'd me and said, "Listen, you gotta take this down or else." And I told him to go suck something, and
What?
he reported my channel.
Oh, Jesus. For what, hate speech? What do you report you for, Marky? You went out.
He was a hater.
Yeah. Marky, you went out.
What happened?
You had went out. What he report you for?
He reported me. He said I had a firearm in my video, and he also
What?
stated, yeah, and he also stated that I was using abusive and bigoted language.
YouTube said
What
that
you mean?
was.
You might have got through on that one. I tell you, you might have got through on that one. But the rest, nah.
Mm-mm. They be hating, man. I promise you. To me, if somebody say something in the video you don't like, just don't watch it. Now, if it's just some downright racist rhetoric, yeah, understandable. Report that crap. But if it's something that is not really proven or it's just somebody's opinion, like nah, just leave it. Just let them think what they want to think and walk away. Because you
No,
got too
I'm glad.
many.
I'm glad I'm getting their attention all the way over all the way over in that place they live in. I'm glad I'm getting their attention.
You
That
better be
means they
careful. You
listening.
don't want nobody showing up to your door. Are you Marky Dan?
Man, let them come. I got something for them.
Yeah, I don't need you to be out here taking Marky. I need you to be straight.
I come from freedom fighters, VK Bay. Like Stokely Carmichael said, all the scared niggas is dead.
Interesting. Okay. Okay.
They ain't gonna tell me how I could talk on my channel. I know that for sure.
Yeah, that's the one thing about it is everybody got to realize that everybody has a channel. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I do kind of censor myself a little bit on my channel because like I don't want to offend people, but then like I'd be like, well, it's my channel, I can kind of say what I want, but I do that to protect myself, not so much them. So yeah, I will kind of not say something. That's how come y'all hear me say a lot. I ain't gonna say that. Like I'm gonna keep that to myself because I'm more protecting myself than anybody else. So yeah. But yeah, people should go over there and listen to what you got to say because you be talking a lot of stuff that I have no idea what it be about, but I'll listen to it. Like I'm like, okay, I didn't know this. Like teaching me something new.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, one and nine. Y'all straight. Yeah, good. You good, Marky? Good price?
Yes,
Oh,
indeed.
my bad. I was on mute.
Yeah. But even though this is supposed to be about Michael Jackson, it's all good. We talked about him already. It's
It's all
all
good.
good. hmm
Shout out to
But hey,
MJ, man.
Marky, I'm doing a open panel tomorrow. We just gonna chill out. You coming?
Yeah,
Oh,
pull
you
up.
got something to do. You probably gonna be at work though.
Nah. I got
You
my
gotta go to
girl
work.
Rose T. She doing a political show, so I might not be able to pull up.
Okay, it's cool. Hey, do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do.
But I
I'm just
appreciate you,
happy
VK,
that
man. You're a decent
people.
person. You're a decent person.
Thank you. I'm just glad that people are starting to pay attention because I've been saying for the longest for people to go over there, and I'm glad they showing up. So good. hmm So cool.
Absolutely. We less than 100 subs away from applying for monetization. And you was
hmm
a part of that, VK, babe. You always push my stuff. I appreciate you.
No
And
problem.
Prize
No
Fighter.
problem. hmm
No,
No. I always support the people. I do, and I share, and I be like, "Go hit the like." Like, yeah. A lot of people ain't doing that for people. Like they want you to only support them. So yeah, that's why I was like, if I believe in your channel, I'm gonna share it. Like whether it was now or later, I'm gonna share it. So or in the past, like you can go back to my community wall and see how many people pages I share it. So yeah, but yeah, just do what you gotta do. Keep on going. You'll get there. All right, who got me on the
Absolutely.
background? Yeah, was that you, Prize?
what's that?
Nothing.
I'm in the background.
I see.
I am.
But yeah, all right, we did an hour. Y'all ready to go? What y'all want to do?
Yeah, I'm
Y'all
on.
want to
Yeah,
chill?
I'm about to
Oh
head
yeah.
out.
Okay, thank you, Mark. Thank you for pulling up. It
Appreciate it,
was
man.
short, but hey, it's fine. I'm just glad you came.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, VK Bay. And salute to my
No
brother
problem.
Prize.
Hey, we ain't
Prize,
gonna lie.
you gotta start you gotta start doing or not necessarily doing your own channel, but like you gotta start simulcasting so you can start getting some views, man, on your show.
Yeah, you're right.
That's true.
I ain't think about it.
I ain't think
Once
about it either. You better do it.
I gotta get my I can't find I got a brand new computer. I only barely use it, but I know I can't find the damn charger to it, so I just probably had to order another one.
Yeah, just order another one.
I bet as soon as I go live, everybody will be calling my phone all crazy.
Yeah.
Wait. Before you leave, Marky. Denitra said, "Why do y'all think people saying Diana Ross had a relationship with MJ?" I believe it was a thing where she was older, he was
Man,
younger. He
speak
may
the
have
facts,
had a.
man. Mike was out here fucking these hoes. Let's speak the facts. And stop making these
You
long-winded ass
ain't let me
explanations.
get it out. You ain't let me get it out, Marky. Oh my god. I believe he liked her, and as he got older, she liked him. And I believe that's who Dirty Diana is
Dirty
about.
Diana.
Definitely
That's
was.
what I believe. I've always believed that. Because when they kept saying that he
Remember
was
when
hanging
that?
around Diana Ross, I said,
Remember
She
that when they
said
was at
that's
that
okay, hey,
on
baby.
that award show, and the dude was hugging Diana, and Mike was looking like,
yeah, right. Mike didn't like that. He didn't like that. Mike didn't like that. He had that funny look on his face. What's up, Insane?
Dirty Diana.
He didn't like that.
Ooh,
Mike wasn't playing with him though. He was not.
I
Hey,
had
what?
that stuff
What?
you want.
Oh,
I am
wait.
that thing that you need.
Wait a minute. Before you leave, Mark, I gotta ask you about this. I don't know if y'all ever seen that video where James Brown had that performance and he pulled Mike up on the stage, right? And then after he pulled Mike up there, he pulled Prince up there. But Prince
Damn.
did hold on. Mike got a lot of uh cheers or whatever, and Prince didn't. Like Prince was like the after effect. I saw that video. I gotta find it again. And people was like, since then, Prince didn't like Michael and said that he tried to run him over that night.
wow.
I
I
just
said, "Oh
remember
my
James
god."
Brown said the snow was clean and the loving was good.
Wow.
You know what he mean by
Man,
snow, but
James Brown was
yeah.
something else.
But yeah, do y'all think? I really wish Mike and Prince could have did a song. I know they were supposed to do Bad together, but Prince said he didn't like the opening line to Bad, where you say your butt is mine.
Whoa.
He said he didn't like it, so he told Mike to change it, and Mike was like he wasn't gonna change it, so Prince didn't do it. Just like when they was gonna do the We Are the World uh uh song, Prince was supposed to be on there too, but I guess Mike was the star of the show because Quincy was directing it, and Prince didn't do that either.
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't name a single Prince song other than Purple Rain. I'm gonna just be honest with you.
Are you serious,
So
Mark? Yo, you
yeah,
young.
so
You was born in the
they
2000s. Yeah.
like Prince is like KD to Michael Jackson's LeBron. I'm just telling you what it is.
Mm.
They not the same.
So, so you are okay. So a lot of people always ask the question of Prince versus Michael. I'm always going to choose Michael every time.
And
Now,
Michael will bust his head open in the verses.
Prince has songs that I like, but I'm an MJ fan. I am. I'm an MJ and a JJ. There you go. Yeah, Prince couldn't stand Mike. Yeah, that they was like it stemmed from that night on that James Brown concert. I saw that video. I was like, oh snap! That's why you don't like Mike.
Just
Mm,
beat it. And now
mm.
beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it.
But then
I
the
bet he
only
couldn't stand it.
hmm,
I bet he
because
couldn't stand it. Mike was
yeah, Mike
probably
was that
banging
guy.
more broads. Mike was putting out more hits, making more money, doing better
Mike,
dances.
yeah, they
And
they moved
James
the earth
Brown
for
fucked
Mike.
with him more than he fucked with Mike. More than he fucked with Prince. Of course he ain't like him.
Yeah, he actually asked him to come on the stage.
Mm.
He asked him. And then like after Mike got up there, then he found out Prince was there. Then he asked him to come up there. But Mike got more of a more of
Ow!
a welcome than Prince got.
Just
I'm like, you
bust a
can't hit
move.
Mike like that. Huh?
Just bust the move.
I miss. But they both respective careers, and they both spoke out against the industry or whatever. Um, I
Mm-hmm.
Mike got more flack than Prince got. Mike was more of they didn't want him to be that person, but Prince, it was more he had issues with the record labels and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Prince was
Yeah.
short. Mike was 5'9". How short was Prince? I don't know. How short was
I
Prince?
know they said Prince could whoop some ass in basketball. They
Yeah,
said
yeah,
Prince
we learned that
bust
on the
KG
Chappelle
head
show.
open in basketball.
Yeah. Remember Charlie Murphy told us about that. That joke was hilarious. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
The shirts and the blouses. I gotta watch that one of these days. That's
Nah,
hilarious.
it's that Rick James one. I'm Rick James, bitch.
I know. He said, F your couch.
F your couch.
Yeah, that was great.
Oh, they don't make skits like that no more. That's funny. The crazy thing about it though. Even though Charlie Murphy was telling it, he says true story. I was like, oh my god,
I'm in
that's
love with
crazy.
Mary Jane. She's my main thing, man.
That's
They
great,
made some
man.
good music back
They
then,
was
man.
on that good
Golly.
stuff back then. That's what we was talking about before. They was on that
Mm-hmm.
good stuff. That was some music. I don't know what's happening these days, but they was hot and making good music. I
Man,
ain't gonna
now
Fire.
lie.
these R&B singers, everything is about popping your pussy. Everything is about doing,
Right, right.
man, just a bunch of nastiness. Not that they
Yes.
couldn't get nasty back then, but it wasn't
Hmm.
always freaky and nasty.
Right.
I do like that Shorty Kalani song,
Some
Folded.
male.
What how you say her name?
Mm. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's how
You
you
Kalani.
said
say
it right.
Kalani.
It kind of
Hey
remind me of
man.
one of them old, R&B songs. They can't make no SWV stuff.
Mm-mm. No,
But she,
no.
she definitely
You
I like
can't.
it. I like her Folded song.
Yeah, you really can't get that sound back that they used to have. You can't get that back. That's gone. I hate to say it because everything is electronic now. People not
Yeah.
playing real. Like if you ever pay attention to when back in the day, you can literally hear the instruments that they were playing. Then when it got
She's my main
technical, they
thing.
start they
She make
started
me feel
choosing the
alright.
genres and stuff.
She make my heart sing. And when I'm feeling
Mark,
low,
quiet, Mark. Why you gonna
I kill a
interrupt?
Rick
Why you
James
gonna
at
interrupt
karaoke
somebody when
party.
she talking like that? When she talking, Mark.
Man, she'll
Hmm?
be alright. Vacay be
Marky
tough.
always talking over people. I'm gonna kick his
Right.
behind one day.
Well, I'm about to head
Man,
out
you
because I
ain't gonna
gotta
do
get some.
nothing.
I
You
gotta
ain't
eat.
built like
I'm a
that, Vacay
starving.
Bay. You
All
ain't
Yeah,
right,
built like
man.
that.
y'all. Let's get ready to end it. All right,
I'm
thank y'all for
starving.
coming.
What's up, Nelly, man?
I appreciate y'all. Yeah, that's Marky.
Pull up
Yeah,
They
tomorrow.
still
finna
You
be
they
the
come in.
finna
When we
dip
first.
doing
out
tomorrow?
on open panel.
Yeah, pull up.
Marky said he ain't gonna be here, so
Yeah, that's me, Mel.
I'll be
Salute
here,
to
and all you
Mel.
niggas that was in the chat, pull up. Come talk to me. What's up?
yeah, come talk to Prize. Do what I gotta do. I'm gonna pull out myself. That don't sound right, but yeah.
Whoa. Whoa.
Hush, Marky. I ain't talking about like that.
Let me drop that. Hold on. Let me drop that link for Mel.
You always dropping the link. That's what you
Absolutely.
do.
Self promotion is the best promotion, golly.
Toss a pause.
But take it easy, Vacay Bay, my brother Prize,
Alright.
my
Yeah, you already
STM
know,
brother.
man. For sure. Thanks for coming
Alright.
through.
Absolutely. Take it
Can't
easy.
put a pause with it. Alright, thank you, Marky. I'll see you later. Alright, Prize. Closing arguments. I know you finna go eat some food.
Yeah, I'm starving.
I feel
Take care of your family, man, and go get some
you.
money. Stop pretending.
Mm, yeah, I feel
We
you.
will be back tomorrow.
Yes, we will. We'll be back open panel tomorrow. I'm gonna do just like I did last week. I'm gonna drop the link
Hmm.
and I'm gonna let people up, but I'm throwing the banner up.
What it is?
Gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah. We're gonna do the same thing. The same thing we did last week, Pinky.
Yeah, take over the world.
Yes, he's gonna take over the world. Yes. Thank you, Prize. I appreciate
All
you.
right,
Shit, I
mama.
gotta eat myself. I'll talk to you later.
Deuces.
All right, bye. Alrighty, even there's me. Okay. This was a quick live. We end up talking about everything anyway. But I love some Michael Jackson. I'm eventually just get into the mood where I'm just gonna listen to a bunch of Michael Jackson songs. Um I it's so much more. I wish we could freaking play music. I would have loved to. But shoot, YouTube will kick your behind off here if you do that. I ain't playing no Michael or Janet or Beyonce. I ain't doing none of that. I be getting copyright for Chris Brown. I said, oh my God, I got to figure out something. I be wanting to play music so bad, but I'm just like, I can't do it. Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, I want to play Mike so bad. I can't do it though. But yeah, you know how it go. But yeah, this was just a quick live. Make a playlist. That's a good idea. I might do that. I might do that. Okay. But yeah, I do want to do this again. I guess we can just talk about music in general. Because even though I was trying to stick to Michael Jackson, they went to Mariah Carey, R. Kelly, Chris Brown. So I guess if I'm nice again, I'll just probably do what just some music like we just talked about whatever. So I'll figure out what I'm gonna do with that and get a prize on that. But anyway, I'm gonna get ready to get out of here. I haven't eaten anything. I wasn't hungry, but I am getting hungry now. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm getting hungry now, so I'm gonna go eat some myself. Um, come back tomorrow. We gonna yeah, you can. Let me see. Let me see. Did it let me drop it? Oh, I know how I can send it to your mail. Hold on 1 second. Let me send it to you in your DM. Oh dang, I just not saw that. I see your other message. I'll answer that. Oh, hold on. Let me send you the link in your DM mail. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Cause for some reason, StreamYard won't let me drop it in the chat. So I have to either come in from my phone and all that crap. But I'm finna send it to you in a DM. There you go. I'm glad I saw that before I ended the live. Cause sometimes I don't be reading the comments. Okay. But yeah, you can come up real quick. But yeah, it's so many different Mike songs, and I still can't pick an album because I ain't gonna lie to you, I love them all. I do. Because I kind of listen to different stuff, and like I said, with that history album, it kind of took me back anyway, because I kind of got a glimpse from what he did in like the decades before, and then it was new songs with it. So, shoot, if I had to say, it might be the history album. It might be. It might be the history album because it was a little bit of everything. Like that's why I learned the girl is mine. Um, don't stop till you get enough. Um, Billie Jean beat it, which I already knew those anyway. And then you had the new songs. I love Stranger in Moscow. I love Childhood. I love uh, Earth Song. Yeah, I think I ain't gonna lie. I think it might need to be history. Cause that album had a little bit of everything. Yeah, that might have to be the album. Yeah, and I love I love the album work to that song also. Hold on, let me make sure. Did you get it? Okay, I sent. Okay, I sent the mail. I sent the mail. Um, but yeah, I think it's gonna have to be history. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think so. Hey, Mel, what's up?
Hey, buddy. Yeah, no.
Hey, hey.
What's going on, y'all? I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you sound great. Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay. Yeah, no. I was just saying, yeah, make a playlist and, you know what I'm saying, then put it under your playlist, like under that tab, you know what I mean? And then that way you could share your playlist, you know what I'm saying, like how I have my music and stuff, like under one playlist, and then that way people can have it in their rotation. Oh, you know what I mean? Your favorite Michael Jackson songs, and then also it'll build more engagement. Share your community wall, and then tell people to add songs that they like. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, great idea. I might have to do that. Okay,
Yeah,
awesome.
that part. But I heard that movie was kind of.
I've been hearing, like I was talking about it earlier. I've been hearing people saying that the main complaint that I'm hearing is that it was very rushed. Like they didn't stay in one time period for a long time.
I heard it stopped at like 1980 something, and I was like, what
89. They stopped they said they stopped in the bad era because of the allegations.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm really not, and I'm sorry. I wasn't even. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a hardcore like Michael Jackson versus Prince, straight Michael Jackson all day.
Me too.
But I just wasn't for this movie at all anyway, because I'm just like, what else are we gonna uncover? What else are we gonna discover? What we're gonna rehash the same mess? Like, what are we doing?
Well, from what I understood, one guy, he's a freaking diehard Michael Jackson fan. He said he saw it and he said it was more showing you Michael as the person versus the entertainer. I said, I see. But I am gonna go see it and judge it for myself. Because I know they said a lot of critics didn't like it, but a lot of people that like got YouTubes and TikToks and stuff, they was like they liked it, but the main complaint I'm hearing is that it just moved a little fast, like they rushed it. And now somebody I saw did a post yesterday. They saying they think they planning on doing a second movie. So I'm like, okay, we'll see.
And again, like I said, exploiting him some more because I'm like, is Paris and them blinking him? Are they getting the proceeds to this? Like, are his kids getting, seeing the money?
Should be. Yeah, you know something. I'm thinking since the family is involved because they was at the actual premiere, that it's got to be going to the family because I don't think that they would have allowed it if it wasn't for the family.
But not to be funny, but remember Janet wasn't down with the shits. She was not down with it.
True. Janet was like,
and Janet was like, "Nope, I'm done with it." But and not even to be funny, it's not even about. Unfortunately, it's not about like the family even being there, showing their presence or showing support for this. It's about whoever the estate is, who's the estate.
That's true.
So you know what I'm saying. So who's getting these royalties, like now again. You know what I'm saying? Like, not to be funny, okay, Jermaine's son, Joe Farr or whatever, he's going to get a little piece of check from the Actors Guild and all that. And, they going to get a little piece of royalties and all that from this. But it's like, who's really getting the actual money from this? You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's true.
You know what I mean? Like, and again, a lot of these kids, Joe Farr wasn't born when Mike was alive back then.
Man, how old is he anyway?
I don't know, but he was. I know he wasn't born in 89 or whatever. Or if he was only like 2 or 3. So he don't know what the hell his uncle was going through at that time. Like I just don't like it.
Yeah, I know it's a lot of mixed emotions about it because people don't play about Mike. I know.
Yeah, that's all. But this is what I'm saying. Like my thing is, do a movie about Tito. Let's
I ain't trying to shade Tito. Nobody's finna watch it. I ain't gonna lie.
But
nobody's not even watching.
You should, but not to be funny, you should do a biopic about Tito. His tumultuous marriage and how his wife ended up unalived in their house. Like that's drama. That's an eye catcher.
Yeah, they sweep a lot of that stuff under the rug.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like you need to be doing that. We know what Mike went through. He didn't have a childhood. He didn't grow up.
But see, the thing about it is, Mike, it's always gonna be Mike and Janet. No, I ain't okay. I hate to say this, and I'm just gonna be honest. When it comes to the Jacksons, people only really care about Mike and Janet. That they ain't looking at nobody else. I don't give a crap what you went. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying in general. A lot of people like I don't give a crap what Tito and Jermaine and them going through. I want to hear about Mike and Janet. They won't hear about them. They don't want to hear about what Tito went through or what Jermaine went through or what Reby went through. They don't care about that. They want to hear about Mike and Janet.
Right. And I feel like Mike is the baby boy, right? Mike is the youngest?
He's a baby boy and Janet's the baby girl.
She the baby girl. So again, they got a common bond. They they vibe is something different. They on a different type of level and playing with each other. That's why they vibe the way they did. So she's not letting up off and giving up no secrets with him. Not to be funny. It's probably many private conversations and many things Janet could relate and give
Janet
out.
ain't telling. Yeah, she ain't telling.
Yeah, she ain't telling. Right. She could have been gave it up on Mike. So how you like your son come out here and play him? To me, Jermaine always been a hater, and I don't like his old shellacking ass.
So I've always kind of felt that Jermaine was jealous of Mike because remember I told you before that he said that Mike took his career. Mike cannot take what's not yours. Mike was the star of the family. Janet came behind him. And I'm like, when you see that somebody's the star of the family, why are you trying to take their shine? That's kind of how I felt.
And again, that's called an undercover hater. I knew Jermaine was a hater, not to be funny, and it ain't take but one movie for me to understand it, which was that the Jacksons and American Dream, that biopic that they did, like that 2-part series. Again, Barry Gordy loved Mike, in my opinion, as like a son. You know what I mean? He took to him. He gravitated to his talent. He gravitated to his energy. This and the third. What the hell did fucking Jermaine do? Go run up and go marry his daughter. But child bye. Your nasty work, Jermaine. Your nasty shellac work, Jermaine. We don't like you. Sorry. I speak for all of us.
Jermaine need to he need to get rid of that spray paint. I'm sick of it. That junk look like every time I see Jermaine, he reminds me of claymation.
Child.
You know how the California raisins look?
What was the song they used to sing? Damn, what was the song the California raisins sang?
I forgot. It's been so long.
Right, I done dog. Shit, now it's gonna bug me. Now I gotta
that's
Google
back in the 80s, California raisins.
Yes, now it's gonna bug. Now I gotta Google that shit. But no, he had the nerve, the ultimate nerve, to say he was on some interview somewhere talk about something. My hair grows out very thick, so I had to.
Yes, that was TMZ. Yeah, it was TMZ.
Yes. Did you send me that? Did I send you that? I was like,
it was one of either you sent it to me or I sent it to you. It was one of those.
Shut that shit the fuck. I said, shut your raggedy ass up. You know damn well you bold and that's a wig. Shut up.
Yeah, take that junk off. Just go bald. Like we don't care.
Right.
Like, that junk be irritating me because you can see the spray paint. Like you can see it. Right. I just be like, dude, like stop it. You like 80 years old. Like stop it.
Right. Right. No, it was. I heard it through the grapevine. I had
right.
I can't. It was gonna bother me. But such a loser. I can't stand him. Now I just want to chop it up with you real quick about Mike. But yeah, I was just I just wanted to state my reasons why I want to support Mike, but he's not here anymore. So I don't know who this money's going to. I don't want to give my money to just any old body. I want to make sure he get it.
Y'all know I got my conspiracies about that one. So
but you already know they got rid of him. They might soon Mike made that whole announcement about Sony and them on their award show. It was up and stuck with them. Yeah, somebody crazy. You need to do that too. You need to do conspiracy theories. Him, Prince. Amy Winehouse,
Whitney Houston,
Amy Winehouse, not Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee.
We need to do a conspiracy show.
Yeah, the whole conspiracy. Everybody get their thoughts on what they think about.
Not Janet, my bad. I ain't trying to kill off Janet.
Yeah,
so look, we got to do Mike, Prince, Whitney, Tupac, Biggie. Yeah. Amy Winehouse,
Prince,
Bruce Lee, like you said.
Bruce Lee, Marvin Gaye father got him, so I guess ain't no saying that.
Who else?
Y'all name some people.
I always thought it was I think that was karma for Teddy Pendergrass, what he did.
I ain't really I wasn't really too privy on him. I ain't gonna.
No, okay, wait, before you go. So with him, I looked at this documentary about him, I want to say about 2-3 years ago. And when he was with the group, I can't remember which group he was in. He was with the group, and then I guess, of course, he was the standout star, and then he went solo. It was a woman that he was going with. I don't remember her name, but she was his manager, and she was his girlfriend, right? And she was getting a good chunk of his money, because she was the manager. And it got to a point where, like, he went solo, but he didn't want her to get no more of the money. Then all of a sudden, she was going home, and then somebody came out the bushes and shot her, and she was gone, right? And a lot of people always believe that he put the hit out on her, right? So then, when it came to him in that accident he had, they said they always believed that since he had that distinctive, I forgot what kind of car he had, but he had that car, and they said they always believed that they did something to his brakes because that caused his accident where he couldn't walk anymore. So I always kind of believed it was karma that came back and got him.
Gotcha.
But because
he was paralyzed right till he died, right?
From the neck down. Yep.
The neck down. Yeah. He was like Christopher Reeves in that chair. He sure was.
Yeah. Good move. And I was just like, oh my God.
I mean, you can even go back with conspiracy theories back to Martin Luther King.
Yes.
Yep. You know what I'm saying?
Jackson,
like Malcolm X. You can go back. You can kind of.
That would be an awesome show just to talk about all the different.
Get some people up. You know what I mean? To get different thoughts and they, you know what I mean? They thoughts and views on it and how they see it. You got people that grow up in the South and grow up in different areas and what's going on and this and that. Absolutely. Yeah, and Whitney and the daughter, definitely Whitney and the daughter both, and they placed them in the bathtub. It's just definitely giving something wasn't right about that whole scene to me. Okay, and allegedly they said Whitney passed away on the hotel floor, and then he put her body in the tub. And it's just up, and how coincidental is it that her daughter perished the same way in the same manner? Like, come on.
And then the boy that was hanging out with her daughter,
Nick Gordon. What
the world happened with
Nick Gordon? Yeah, because everybody know who the dealer is, and everybody had to go.
I always believe it's a conspiracy too with Anna Nicole Smith.
That
she didn't just pass away.
That's what they said.
Her, Marilyn Monroe.
That part. And you can even talk about this David case with this young lady.
Yeah. And see, I don't know too much about that, but I know exactly what you're talking about though.
Yeah, he's like an internet, YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, but like a social media. He got to start from social media.
Oh, really? Okay. See, I don't know a lot about him, so
right. Okay. I don't know either. Don't get me wrong. I don't listen to his music, but from when I started reporting, I did a live on it, and I was talking about him. He started off on social media. And he became, a overnight sensation type situation. Kind of find out he was messing with an underage girl.
Yeah, that's the main thing I've heard about him. Is that girl?
Yeah, and had his name tattooed on her ring finger on her left hand, and had a ring tattooed on the right. Had his name tattooed, I believe, on the right ring finger. Or either left, one or the other. But she had his name tattooed on her ring finger. And to any event, she ended up going missing and was eventually found in the trunk of a Tesla.
Right. That belonged to him.
That was rented under his name. And now he's currently on trial for the situation. Yeah, he's on trial for the situation. Trigger warning. And one of her fingers was dismembered. The finger
the finger with the tattoo?
Yes, that was dismembered.
Oh, yeah, he did it. Man.
Yeah, that the pinky was dismembered, and her skull was like skeletonized. It's not her head was like skeletonized, and one eye is missing. Yeah, so it's actually a real graphic and kind of like weird case, and it's unfortunate. And he actually was messing with her. He started messing with her when he was 19 and she was 13. So to even start a relationship at that age and that capacity is weird. So it didn't carried over till he was like 20 something, and she was like 14 or 15 or something to that effect. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So
Leave
I
these
mean,
darn kids alone. All these women, and you want to mess with a child? Oh, that irritates me so bad.
But for me, he was screaming undercover brother anyway. So I think he was trying to practice on a young girl, with the whole
well, you can't do that.
situation. Yeah, that whole part. So I don't know. Allegedly,
Yeah, allegedly.
But he's currently on trial, and if he's on trial in California, and they are seeking a death penalty for him. That's why it's a really interesting case if you want to cover this. It's in your town, and if he is found guilty, he will be the first case to or the first person, or I guess the first case to get the death penalty. If the prosecution gets what they want, if they succeed in seeking out the death penalty for him, he will be the first death penalty case since 2016.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, or either 2006, one or the other. But it's been a while. But he'll be the first case in a long time. So that's kind of making history, you know what I mean? And sirens, yeah, but that's why it's making what's popping little Jed. That's why it's making history, and that's why it's coming out with with it's just a lot. It's a lot to unpack. He's a famous singer, and she's a minor, and it's so many unanswered questions. She went missing, and they have to the defense. I mean, the prosecution has to be able to prove all these things that he was connected with her on alignment, and he participated in it, and he had something to do with it. Just and the third. I really honestly think they're trying to get him just off the rip of him.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I think they're just gonna get him, put him in jail, and be done with it. I don't think they're really trying to go deep off into it.
But I definitely don't think he's gonna get the death penalty. But I think they're just trying to get him off the strength of he was messing with an underage girl.
Right.
So they just want to start there, and then they'll continue to build, just like R. Kelly. Like what I'm saying. Like,
oh, that's something I wanted to ask you. What you think about the girl that was in the alleged tape? She's starting to come out and starting to talk about it now.
Yeah.
It said that her family knew what he was doing and they didn't do nothing.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's true and correct, because again, my 13-year-old, 14-year-old can't go out this house and go to a grown man's house, let alone a mansion, come back home and then go, where you was at? Outside. That's not how this works.
Yeah, you just can't say, tell me where you're going.
Right. And again, even if you tell me you're going to your friend's house, when you come back, I'm going to notice your patterns, and I'm going to notice how you moving and how you maneuvering. So don't tell me you just was at some grown man house and I just didn't know what was going on. But allegedly Sparkle, which is the artist of R. Kelly, which is her aunt. Her aunt. Yeah, she was apparently in on it too, or allowed him to do what he did. I not to be funny, even down to Aaliyah, and Aaliyah is no longer here. I fought all of the adults. They
knew what was up. They knew what allowed it to happen.
Yeah. I don't trust none of it. So I just all of the adults and everything need to be held accountable as well. And these kids, again, not to be funny, kids are going. You get some kids that want to be kids, and you get some kids that want to grow up quick. You just get that. But again, that's why they're kids. That's why they're not of legal age to make sound decisions and and make contractual obligations for themselves. That's why they're minors. So where are the adults in this picture? How is this man running like this with all these kids like that? Like, you can't pull up no tour bus and no McDonald's and just start grabbing up kids. That's crazy.
Right. And it's so much stuff that we don't know about as people on the outside. People on the inside know more what's happening. They ain't saying nothing. They ain't speaking up.
Absolutely.
I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of understandable, because like in that type of industry, all people speaking up. They'll get you, like, you say something, you out of here.
Right. Think about
how come a lot of people stay quiet. Right.
Right. Think about how many people R. Kelly has written songs for or done work for or produced music for. You know what I'm saying? That have had successful albums and or songs or singles that he's put money in their pockets. You think they're gonna dime him out and drop down? And then you'll be black. Yeah, you're gonna be blackballed, ostracized out the industry. They're not gonna say anything.
That's what I'm saying. Yep.
Yeah, like I get it. So it is what it is. But again, what's done in the dark, what's done in the dark gonna come to light. Everybody gonna get what's coming to them. 2026 is the year of exposure. Absolutely,
It is. It is. Mm-hmm. And let it keep exposing. Like it's over.
That part. Yeah. I'm trying to tell you, people don't gotta do too much. Just let people tell on themselves.
Yeah, let them talk. Yeah. I told y'all.
That's what I try to tend to do.
Yeah, keep talking. Like you, like it, I ain't gonna lie. Even though we not necessarily talking about YouTube, but a lot of times all you got to do is just sit back and let people talk, and they will literally tell on themselves. They will volunteer information to you that you didn't even ask for, and you just be sitting back like this dummy done told on themselves.
Right. That's all I'm saying. That's all right. That's like okay.
I'd be like, nobody picked up on that. Like I told you, I'd be picking up little stuff. I like, ain't nobody catch that. So let them talk. Let them talk. They tell on themselves. I'd be like, I ain't have to do nothing but sit there and listen. That's all. But yeah, that's sure. I'll probably end up doing another Michael Jackson live at some point. But at this point, it's gonna end up just being music because we're talking about everything. So. Yeah, but if I could play music, oh God, I would. Oh my God.
I'm about to say, not to be funny. I mean, another Avenue Station Head, that won't flag you.
I know about Station Head. I've been literally thinking to myself, like, should I start it? I don't know. I'm debating with it. I've been thinking about it for like a couple of months, and I ain't even, started to even go that way. I'm like. One day I might do it and not tell nobody and like just go listen to it.
Right. And then, just do it as a test run. See if you're comfortable with it. It's a secondary source. You know what I mean? And that's mostly for the stuff that would get flagged off YouTube. You know what I mean? Because YouTube has
the music and stuff. Right. Right. That's very true.
Yeah. So it's always good to expand your horizons and check out your different options. You know what I mean? Don't pigeonhole yourself into one box. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly. I got you. But yeah, we're gonna end up doing a music live at some point. And we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and then but I will say Michael Jackson music because it's owned by Motown, it'll definitely get flagged. It'll stop the live automatically.
I know. That's why I was like, I ain't playing nobody.
Yeah, remember how my shit used to go like, blue.
They say stream unavailable. I'm like, stand by.
Yeah, but you can win. Shut up, blue. I was like,
they kept getting you on that. You can't. I said, oh God, they watching, they paying attention. I was like, I don't know how the world they do that, where they like it automatically knows to.
Because it triggers the algorithm. They got certain things in the algorithm that'll flag it. Even anything with NBC like Friends and Saturday Night Live, anything like that I was trying to play, that'll automatically get flagged.
They be like, nope, you up out of here.
yeah. So
then plus on top of that, what I was gonna say, it's. Shit, they said forget all that. I wish it was a YouTube cheat code like on PlayStation where you put the cheat code in. I'm pretty
sure it is. I'm pretty sure it is. We just ain't figured it out yet.
When somebody figure it out, they gonna
we get that.
And then we're gonna change it. Watch.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You can't tell everybody because once they figure out that everybody know, they'll put in restrictions,
community guidelines,
and then say you know what I'm saying, you violating them and all that type of crap. Because remember, this is a money game, so they don't get their little piece of the pie. You know what I mean?
Right. You can't do that. Like we trying to get our money, you trying to screw us up.
That part.
You know how it goes. YouTube something else. I remember when YouTube was just videos.
just for just videos. Yeah, now this thing turned into
Mhm.
a whole. It's about rules and
It's
shit.
a
That's why I get aggravated sometimes. I don't want to go live because I'm like, I feel like I'm back in school. Like you do something, get
mhm.
reprimanded for that
It's
shit.
so
I don't
many
like.
restrictions, right?
Yeah, I
Right.
don't like
The only
it.
thing about station heads, like you're really not gonna get paid for it. So, but then
Well,
actually, I could like,
there is a way to monetize on Station. Hey, you just gotta look into that as well. You gotta have a certain amount of subscribers,
mm-hmm.
and I think they pay like once a month, like YouTube does as well. But
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah, all these platforms can be monetized. You just gotta put in the work, and that's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of grinding for free till you get to where you want to be.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like you got to do like a trial run before you get the actual,
that part.
yeah, full service. Yeah, that's kind of like how it is. But yeah, it's a lot of work. It is. That's why I be telling people I got a full-time job. I be trying to do stuff around the house. I be doing laundry and everything, and then I gotta go to the store, and then I gotta y'all want me to go live. I be like sometimes I can't do it. I be like no, I gotta take a couple of days off. I got stuff to do. So yeah, that's why I tell people like if you gonna get into this content creation thing, you better make sure you got time for it because you don't really want to go live and then can't really do it like that because people be looking like, well, you ain't went live in like 2-3 weeks, like you know.
Right.
But I
But
always tell people, hey, you real life over YouTube, like get off.
absolutely. Right, and the key to it is definitely consistency. And if you have to even just do like one live a week on the same
Mhm.
day of the week, they'll look for you. Like they'll be like,
Right.
okay, Thursdays is Mel will be on, or Fridays Vay will be on. You know what I'm saying? You
Mhm.
don't have to
Right.
do it every day because even some of these content creators no lie, and that's how I know you're a full time content creator. Some of these content creators go live 2-3 times a day, and I can't do that.
I can't
And
do that. I
I
can't
know,
do no.
yeah,
I the most I can do is twice a day. I'll do a morning live when I get off work. And
right.
then, like, say I'm off tonight, I can do an evening live.
And you
But
better
I
than me. You
look,
better than me because all I can
I
do is one
can
live and I can do a couple of shorts. That's it.
look, I cannot do a 10-hour live. I cannot do that. That's
Hell,
too much time to sit on here and talk. I can't
and
do
for
it.
free, for free.
Yes,
Like
I
hell no, I
can't
got shit
do
to
it.
do. I got laundry to do. I got food to cook. I got
Mhm,
work to do. I got my son
mhm.
to raise. I got shit to do.
Now, if y'all pay attention, I think the most live that I did by myself was like 3 hours, and that's because I felt like talking that morning. But it most of the time, if my live go past 2.5, 3 hours to 4 hours, it's because people was up here talking. I'll just be like, well, let me like if prize up here, I'll be like, well, let me step out. Y'all have y'all conversation. I gotta run downstairs. I gotta do this. I gotta do that, and I'll leave them up here to talk. But if it's just me by myself, when I get off work, I'll be like, look, I'm gonna try to give y'all an hour, and then I'm out of here. Like sometimes
Right.
I do like an hour and a half. I'd be
Right.
like,
That's
I'm out of here.
understandable. That's
Mhm.
understandable. You know, but you know what I'm saying? Like, and again, like I said, for free, that is volunteer work enough. Okay.
Mhm.
Because
Mhm. It is.
time is valuable. Time is precious. You can't get it back. So, boop.
Mhm. Right. Just like I said this morning, I said I'm not. I already knew I wasn't gonna do a live this morning. I said I'm coming back, wind down, get some sleep, then get back up and come do this live because I'm just like I know one of them days I was supposed to do a live and I just slept through the time. I said, oh my god, like I when I was supposed to be live, I was asleep. I said, oh my god, because I think that morning I did a live and it went over and went to sleep late and I was like, let me change the time on this live. I was like, my bad. But yeah, it happens sometimes. So I'm just like, I'm gonna do it when I can. If I don't feel like talking, I ain't coming up here.
Right. Absolutely. And that's understandable. Like I said, it's
And
understandable.
and the only thing about I think kind of what I did though is I kept going live every day to the point where people had got used to me going live every day, and people would ask me in Phantom's chat or somebody else chat, "Hey, you going live in the morning?" I'd be like, "I wasn't, but I can." Like people literally ask me every day, "Are you going live? Are you going live?" I was like, "Oh my god!" Like somebody literally asked me the other day they was like, "Are you going live?" I said, "I'm not going live 2 days in a row." I said, "You're gonna have to pick one. Either you pick today or you pick tomorrow." And I told them just like that. I said, "Pick today or pick tomorrow." And they was like, "Okay, that's fine." I said, so "I'm not doing it both days." And they picked yesterday, so I went live yesterday, and I didn't go live this morning. I said, "Shoot, I be tired. Like working a full-time job and trying to do this it ain't easy." So yeah, I said pick a day. Shoot, I ain't doing both. And I've learned to do that with myself. Like when people want me to go live, I would do it all the time. But now I can't do that. Like I understand y'all want to hear me every morning, but sometimes like I don't have the energy for it. Like I don't feel like talking. And sometimes I come up here and I don't have nothing to say. So I'm like, what am I gonna go live for? Just to read y'all from the chat? Like I'll be in every live I go off the dome. I never rehearse this stuff. It just comes out the way it comes out. So yeah, that's how I look at it. But other than that, we're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna do 5 more minutes and then I'm out of here. I covered 2 hours. But yeah, before you leave, let me ask you, what's your favorite Michael Jackson album and what's your favorite Michael Jackson song?
Off the Wall. Okay. And Off the Wall.
I started to say that, but I had to go with History on that one. And what is the song?
Yeah, Off the Wall.
Oh, okay, that's the song. Okay, I love that song. When I first heard that, I said, "How come I ain't never heard this song?" Okay, I love this song.
On the shelf and just enjoy yourself. Come on, girl. Let the music get to you.
Okay,
like it's not bad at all. If you live it off the wall.
I love that song.
It just taught me like life is not that bad. If you just kind of live it the way you want it to live it. You know what I mean? Like, and I just say this to everybody, like, you know what I mean? Live the life that you want to live. You know, don't let nobody dictate to you like how you gonna be or what you gonna do. Live your shit the way you want it to be. If you don't like your circumstance, change it. You don't like the way things are going to change it. You can't complain about the shit if you're not trying to change it.
Right.
Life gonna hand you a bad hand. Life gonna hand you a bad deal. You gonna crap out sometimes, but it's how you pick yourself up and recover and recoup. That's your true testimony. That's the true testament of your character. Pick yourself. Let's go. Let's keep it rocking. He said life ain't so bad at all if you live it off the wall. And that's just shit. Lay this shit off the cuff. Let's go. And it's like I just love that song. I love that fucking song.
I said, okay, I think earlier I said Off the Wall was my song, but I said for my album, I said it was History. So what was your album? Favorite album?
I'm sorry, I was on mute. I was saying, Denitra said, "Little man, cranky." Okay. All right, tell my little friend I said I'm gonna come over there. I'm coming for him. Auntie Mel coming for him. But no, the album's called Off the Wall.
Okay, so your song and your album is Off the Wall. Okay, guys.
Yeah, because
my song
is Jean and all that.
Yes. Off the Wall is Off the Wall is my song, but History is my album because it was a little bit of everything. The old stuff and the new stuff.
I got you.
So
yeah. Don't get me wrong. I love all of Michael Jackson's music, but Off the Wall just really resonated to me. That was when Barry Gordy was at his fucking peak for me.
Hold on. One song that people never talk about is I Can't Help It. I freaking love that song. That was on Off the Wall. One day I made myself went and listen to Off the Wall because I had never heard the whole album. I went and listened to that album. I said, oh my God.
If I could, if I wanted to, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, that's some fun. I don't know, but I mean, they play a lot of Michael Jackson here in New York City because what's his name? Spike Lee. Shout out to Spike Lee. Spike Lee has he does both. He honors both. He honors Michael Jackson and Prince. And he has he has like days for both of them where he just rents out a whole block, like a set of blocks in like neighborhood blocks, you know what I'm saying, like streets that are cut off, and just has a whole block party celebrating, you know what I mean, the life and legacies and the music of these men. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
These
that's
icons.
cool. I like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's super. And when I tell you, super dope, super dope. I mean, even for this summer, cause it's super iconic. It's super dope.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, like Prince, like he'll have like purple things and purple hats,
Mm-hmm.
purple fedoras, and all
Right.
the purple. And then for Mike, he'll have T-shirts and things like that. He did it for Aretha Franklin as well when she passed away. He had a block party.
Okay.
Yeah, he like I love Spike Lee. I really honestly do because again he's from Brooklyn
Mm-hmm.
and he encompasses all things Brooklyn and he just encompasses the essence of community and tradition and legacy and keeping that community vibe alive. So I learned a lot from him, me with that. Yep. But he honors both icons and legends. He does. He gives them
Okay.
both a day and they cut over, maybe about 2 3 blocks worth and everybody just comes through and celebrates and dances and have a good time. You got
Mm.
your street vendors that have their hot dogs or they food or whatever the grills or whatever's going, and they're selling T-shirts and all that. But it's just a good vibe. It's on some
Yeah,
peace
that
time.
sounds fun. Yeah.
It's
That's why
super
I'm trying to change. Look, Mel, that's why I'm trying to change my schedule because I need to be outside in summer nights. Like I'm tired of being at work.
yeah.
So that's why I was like, shoot, I'm trying to change my schedule. I'm trying to get that together because I'm trying to go outside this summer. Like, forget all that. Like, I hate being at work, and I'm like, I can't do nothing because I'm at work. I got to sleep in the day so I can go to work at night. So, yeah, I got to figure that out. Shit.
No, I
But
got you.
yeah, got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's get ready to wrap this up. Yeah,
Okay. This was super
I'm
dope. This is a
definitely.
dope conversation.
Yes, I'm definitely gonna do your suggestion. I'm gonna have to rewind this to make sure I'm doing it right. But cause I always listen to my playbacks anyway. But yeah, this was
Me,
fun.
me too. I call it reviewing the game tapes. Taking
Right.
notes.
Right. Exactly. I always do that. I don't know why. Cause at first I didn't like my voice on here, but everybody
We all don't. We all don't. Because I didn't either. I couldn't even hear myself. I would
no,
put
I
myself
ain't gonna
on
lie.
mute.
I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie. I love my voice now because I had to start listening to myself, and I was like, okay, I like my voice. Because at first I didn't. Because some people don't listen to the playbacks and call them no names. They say they don't like their voice. So I just be like, I always listen to the playback because I want to hear my voice. I want to make sure I'm doing better as I go versus
Right.
shut
Right.
up. Don't you say that. Never mind. I was going to say something.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. No,
Yeah.
nice.
I was going to
Yep.
say I'm not going to scream and yell on YouTube.
Mhm.
Anyway, yeah. But yeah, I'm just trying to do better as far as doing more for my channel. And at some point, I'm probably have to take a break and learn a little bit more about YouTube. Because I always tell people if I'm always live, I can't really learn what I'm doing because I'm always on live. And then
Right.
after that,
And
yeah.
those are where your down days come in. Those are like for your
Mhm.
uploads and your
Mhm.
that's when I do my music and if I don't feel like going live or if I just want to take a break, rest my voice, or even I just don't even feel like piped up to talk about anything or I don't feel
Mhm.
talk about certain subjects. So I'll just
And
upload videos and shorts and things like that. That's when you save those days for that.
right. And I ain't gonna lie to you, as a content creator, when other people go live and have a panel, it is fun to not be live on your channel and just jump on their panel.
And that's why I
Yeah,
jump on other people's panels. I get to pop shit and
it's
roll out.
fun. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it's fun.
It feels good to not be the subject matter. You get to come on there, pop shit, and you get to roll
Mm.
the fuck out with that.
Yeah, it's
People don't
fun to
understand.
not have the controls yourself. I'm just up here talking like
It's fun to not be under the restraints and the stringentness of this is your channel. You should do better. No, it's not. I'm a guest.
that's why everybody go on
Not my
everybody else channel and act up.
Yes, that's exactly what you do. You don't do that shit on your own panel. You do it on somebody else's, and then you
BB,
leave.
I'm just playing. I ain't gonna call you out.
Yeah,
But yeah,
listen,
that's
like
how it works sometimes.
like I told you before, it's a method to the madness.
It definitely is. Like you gotta kind of learn the game, and I
Yeah.
just be sitting back like, hold on, cause see, they're just like when you gotta get an understanding of stuff, and I'm not bringing up that, but if you sitting back, hold festering stuff and not talking about it, that's where the miscommunication comes in. That and you kind of misunderstand stuff and like sometimes I do see stuff for what it is, but I'm just like, okay, well, let me try to understand why this is happening versus going
Right.
off my own opinion of why something is happening. Let me try to understand it.
Right.
And I of course, I'm gonna see it my way, but then also let me gain clarity of what's going on.
Well, I would definitely say it's always a good practice which you've
Mm-hmm.
done, and we're not gonna go there directly,
Mm-hmm.
but it's always a good practice to try to at least have the conversation behind the scenes, and it's not on
Mm-hmm.
sneaky shit. It's just on some a grown adult mature stuff, so we can
Right.
just air out some things, hash out some things,
Mm-hmm.
air out our grievances, get clarity on the situation
Mm-hmm.
before we're blindsided and
Right. Right.
feel sucker punched with the situation. Now,
Right.
if we have that conversation and something else ensues after that and goes
Mm-hmm.
forward, then now the fair game. Now it's just
Right.
like, okay, I done
Because
told you already. Now this
right,
is
right.
it.
Because I'm a big believer. I'm sorry, I hate to cut you off. I'm a big believer in handling it offline. You don't take an issue that you have with somebody and bring it up on a panel in front of a bunch of people, and like you said, blindside them with an issue. And you could, and the first thing they'll think is, you could have talked to me about this in the background. Now, with some people, since they don't talk off here, I ain't gonna lie, it has to come up on the panel because that's the only way that they can talk to them. But then again, you still can try to reach out to them in the background to get them to try to understand the situation. So I'm always for background first. Do it in the background. Do not bring the BS to YouTube because all you're doing is creating content for other people. Because all they're gonna do is sit there and talk about it. That's all
Absolutely,
you're doing. That's all you're
absolutely.
doing. Mm-hmm. Yep. Don't let nobody see you sweat on here. Like I'll see
And
stuff,
not
I won't say
right.
nothing. I'll say
And
it in the background. Mm-hmm.
absolutely, and not even that. Well, in addition to that, I won't even say not even that, but in addition to that, um, if I hold you in somewhat of a regard that I care for you, or what I
Mm-hmm.
mean, like we're more than just content creator, model, content creator, subscriber, or
Mm-hmm.
subscriber to subscriber. We're more than that as far as a camaraderie. I'm not talking about no undertones and nothing, no actual relationships and all that. If we're just somewhat of a camaraderie, then just pay me that respect. So let's have the
Mm-hmm.
conversation
Right,
behind the scenes.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
right,
And then not just blindside me and sucker punch me. And I'm like, well, where the hell did this come from? I wasn't aware.
right.
I don't know.
He's like,
Because
man, why you do this? Why you do?
you're
Like,
right.
no, don't do that.
Because
Don't do that.
people do that, and then you don't understand the situation. That's how things get misconstrued. And a lot
Mm-hmm.
of these beats can be avoided. A lot of these beats can be
Mm-hmm.
stopped or ended or either shortened with just a simple conversation. But and
Mm-hmm.
again, it goes from person to person, it goes from panel to panel, and then it gets misinterpreted because
Yes, yes.
it go from vacay bay went to McDonald's and had a fillet of fish.
Mm-hmm.
Then and then it hit the next chat. She had a fillet of fish and coffee, right? Then it goes to the next chat. Well, they
That's
stole the coffee.
awesome.
She threw the coffee on the lady in the line, right? Wait a minute, so
Mm-hmm.
what she put it on there for? Because the cashier cussed her out. Like it'll
Yeah,
just
yeah,
spiral or
yeah.
something by the
Right,
time it gets to
right, right.
so it's
It's
super
crazy.
it's
Yeah.
it's super weird and it's super crazy how fast information gets passed around on here like telephone. It's crazy. And not to be
Yeah,
funny, half these people on here don't even got each other's cell phone numbers, and information gets
right.
passed around so quickly. It's
And
crazy.
one thing I'm gonna say that I really don't like about this YouTube stuff is people will literally take information. They will take information from the past. Excuse me. They'll take information from the past, twist it up, it make you look like you the liar. And I'm just like, y'all saw the proof. So I get to a point where I don't give a crap what these people say. Like, you can believe that as fact if you want to, but to me, if you was not there for a situation or you wasn't directly involved in the situation, you can't say what happened because you wasn't there. You going based, and then to me, to believe people who are known liars is crazy to me. Like, you believe somebody that you know gonna lie? Like, nah. It's a lot of rewriting history that I don't like. And I just be like, y'all can believe what y'all want. Like, I'm just gonna chill. Like, I ain't got time for that BS. Like, I'm gonna deal with real life. I ain't got time. What's up, Shanta? We finna get ready to head out here. Thank you for coming though. You not trying, yeah. And I'm just like, I'm at a point where I don't give a crap what nobody say. I know my truth. I don't give a crap. Oh no, you good. You know, we finna go. But yeah, I don't care. That's how come I tell you, I don't give a crap. Like, you ain't, I respond to what I need to respond to, but other than that, I ain't got time for what, like, whatever. And people will throw your name and stuff. People will throw your name and stuff just to get you riled up. So I just be like, well, I don't know what you saying my name for. I ain't got nothing to do with this.
Unfortunately, I know all about it.
Yeah, and I gotta tell you something when you get off here, but stuff, my name gets thrown up and stuff. I don't even be there. I just be like, why the crap you saying my name? I have nothing to do with this situation. Like, why you put my name in it? Like, I'm not there.
I got you, and I do want to tell you publicly. I know we, you know what I'm saying, I know we definitely can always talk behind the scenes, so that's never an issue. But I want to tell you publicly, and let your audience know publicly, I will never engage in any bad talk about you on this app with anybody. And if anybody engages in that or tries to start that up in my presence, I automatically put a shutdown to that. So I don't ever want you to think I'm out here just like, oh, just letting shit fly, and it is what it is.
Right.
Again, I can't control everybody's mouth and what they do and say. But, you know what I mean? Again, I can't be everywhere at once, but if I'm around, it doesn't go down when I'm around. Pause.
Yeah, it don't go down here. Oh, mess.
But yeah, I was like, I had to pause it after I said it. I was like, what the fuck am I babbling about? Lord.
And sometimes you'll say something, and like, I listen to myself on playback. I be like, I can't believe I said that. But yeah, it be like that sometimes. But yeah, just one thing about YouTube is what I always try to tell people: we supposed to be having fun. It's not supposed to be this deep. It's not supposed to be this serious. I understand that YouTube is a part of our lives. But it's not our life. Like, some people are making YouTube their life, and YouTube is a part of my life. We be on panels, we talk to each other. Some of us talk in the background. It's a part of our life, but it's not our life. And I think YouTube gets dangerous, or social media, or the internet is dangerous when people spend 24 hours a day on here. I can't do it. I get to a point where I be like, I don't want to hear nothing. I'm going to sit in silence. I don't be wanting to hear nothing. I ain't putting on no headphones. I ain't listening to no live. I don't hear none of that. So that's how I be feeling. Like, nah, I gotta take a step back. I don't be want to hear half of this stuff. And a lot of people ain't doing that. They constantly. That's how come I always tell you, anytime anybody say anything negative about me on a panel, I didn't listen to it, because you don't know me. Nobody on this internet can tell me about me, because you don't know me. You never met me. You never gonna meet me, so you can't say nothing about me. Everything you say about me is your opinion in your warped mind. You believe what you want to believe, and I'm gonna stay over here. You can talk your stuff, and I don't even want to hear it. I be like, don't send it to me. I don't care. I don't want to hear that crap, because the negative things that you say about me is not what I believe about myself. So a lot of people do that. They'll try to say a lot of negative stuff about you to get it in your head and get you to believe that about yourself, what they believe about you, or what they want you to believe about yourself. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm not hearing that. So I don't pay no attention. That's why when people try to come at me, I be like, "What you coming at me for? I ain't did nothing to you. I didn't say your name. So get the crap on. Leave me alone." So yeah, and I'll tell people that quick. I'll bust out with the market just to leave me alone. I said, "Quick, leave me alone. I ain't got time for that." I will put it in bold print and all caps in the chat.
You're gonna love my thumbnail coming up. You're gonna love my thumbnail.
Okay. When you gonna live in?
Probably in a little bit. I'll give me like an hour. Maybe. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna like the thumbnail though.
A mess. Okay. But yeah, it's just it's a lot of BS happening, and I try not to pay attention. Y'all know I'm not messy, even though people put my name and stuff, and I try my best not to be messy. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes we all can get messy. I'm gonna include myself in that. I try not to be though. Like anytime if I say something and it seems messy, I'm not trying to be. I'm just keeping it real. Like, and then, but see, the thing about me though is when you come at me in the chat and you say something to me, and I'm ignoring you, and you keep coming at me, I'm just gonna have to cuss you out and let it be. I ain't got time for it. Like I don't give a crap. Like leave me alone. So yeah, it happens. But yeah, other than that, let's go and get out of here. Oh God, what you say? Torian came back? Okay, what you saying? Hiding you? Okay. I love the song. Leave me alone. Yeah, leave me alone. Yeah, I love that song.
Honey, what's up? There's a cupcake. I don't know. There's a cupcakes over here. I don't know what you call yourself.
Yeah, the cupcakes. Yeah, the cupcakes. Island boat people. I never that when people see me, they just do the little cupcakes. So I got that from homie. Anyway, yeah, let's get ready to get out of here. Let me go and do my outro. I appreciate you for coming up, man. Thank you.
No problem. Let me give him a little piece of something to eat right quick.
I don't blame you. I'm hungry too.
I'm hungry. Oh hell, that's all I got. I'm running. I mean, my energy kind of low. I need my sugar.
Yeah, I know. I'm sitting up here like, okay, I gotta go eat something. I'm gonna eat some pork chops. I'm hungry. So.
Oh man, damn! Don't do that to me. I love
pork chops, scalloped potatoes. That's really good.
I must be giving up pork chow win.
If God didn't say I had to give up meat,
listen, they talk about
sorry, Picasso. Like, shoot.
Listen, no, they talk about something. Don't eat no. Listen, little piece of something. Okay, they talk about something. Don't eat no red meat. No, don't eat no green meat. The green meat is bad for you. Shit, your meat green. Don't eat that shit. Fuck out of here. That meat is good for you. Ain't nothing wrong with a little piece of pork. Shit. God made dirt don't hurt.
Right. And I'm just like, oh my God, yeah, I'm gonna tell some up myself. That was prize. So he got off something to eat. I said, okay. I'm cool with that.
Because I got some pork and beans and rice. Child. I made some rice before I came on here. Child. I'm about to take that up right quick. I
don't blame you, shoot. Yeah, let us get it re-energized. Shoot, I'm hungry myself. I'm gonna go tell some up.
Let's hear it, Toby. You better get on over there. I'm gonna go live about maybe like 9. I'm gonna try to go live 9:15, 9:30 to later.
Green Plus says me is crazy enough. Yeah, ain't nobody eating that.
I'm not eating no impossible nothing. That's what I'm saying. It's impossible for me to eat impossible.
Whenever I see that crap, I bypass all of it.
That's crazy word. What are you telling me? You feeding me GMO or some shit, some genetically modified bullshit?
Wait. If I'm not supposed to be eating meat, why are you trying to feed me something that look like meat?
That's fake meat. Exactly.
That don't make sense. I'm like, y'all dumb. Y'all dumb as believe this stupid crap. No, I don't want no impossible nothing. I want the real deal meat that came from
they genetically modifying this shit, putting hormones in this shit.
If it ain't chicken, I don't want it. Like you trying to make me think that this is a piece of chicken and it's not.
Yeah, come on, how am I? If I'm not supposed to eat real chicken, what am I going to do with fake chicken?
Fake chicken, right? Like you want me to satisfy myself on what I'm think I'm eating? No.
Right. And again, what are the fillers that's making me think that makes it taste and have the texture of chicken?
Right, like it tastes just like it.
Right. What are the fillers? I'm good on that. I'm super good.
Now the only thing I can probably say that would combat that is like when they say they do squash spaghetti, but that's an actual vegetable. Like that I understand because it's a
what's the name
vegetable.
too? Cauliflower pizza. Like they'll blend cauliflower,
right?
The crust to make it like into like that.
Yes.
You know, the crust part of it. I get that part, but my thing is, don't serve me up talking about something. This is a imitation chicken. Like who is he? What is his name? Like what is this?
Yes.
He's a bacon, not a chicken. Like I'm good on that, nigga. I don't know you, son.
Right. Like, if it ain't real food, I don't want it.
But eggplant parmesan, right? But eggplant is a vegetable, though.
It's a vegetable, right? I
can deal with that. Like even when they do cauliflower noodles or you know, or just like a veggie stew, you know, just ain't. I get a substitute of another, you know, earthly you know, meat plant or something that we eat.
Right.
Don't tell me it's imitation. What is the imitation?
I don't even know.
Like what's the fake chicken? Who is that? Like, nah, I'm good on
it. And me and Price talked about this too. The eggs. The eggs are not the same. I don't care what y'all say. Nope. The eggs are not the same. The eggs don't taste like eggs. The eggs are too eggy to the point where I gag. Like I can't do it.
No, that because they're injected with hormones. And I'm gonna tell you the difference. If you watch those
right, Tori.
What are those called? Those mukbang things. If you watch those from like Asia, if you watch the Asian mukbangs, I kid you not, or watch how they prepare food with their eggs, the yolk look different. The yolk looks very, very much different. They don't get injected with any type of hormones, any type of chemicals. If you definitely look at those mukbangs or you know anything that they're making a burger, you know, breakfast with the egg and the raw egg and all that, or eggs over easy, whichever one, whatever eggs that they're using over there are real organic eggs. You know what I mean?
I would love to see how food is on the other side of the world because they give us so much crap here, and all this freaking processed foods is killing us too. Like it's crazy though. Yes, orange, right?
Right. Yes. They're very orange. Yeah. Then our shit is too yellow. It's crazy work. The color is different.
Yeah, the color
the consistency is different. The yolk is different. It's weird. It's super weird.
The eggs are bigger. The eggs are bigger.
Right. The eggs are bigger. And again, they're like Europe and you know, London and overseas and Britain and all type of stuff and France and all that and India and all that. Our food, some of the chemicals in our foods are banned in other countries overseas.
Yes, exactly.
So we're not even supposed to be using that shit over here.
Right. And the thing about it is like the way they got us eating, that's how come we always tired. We don't have no energy.
It's full of sugar. And that's why everybody's a diabetic.
Sugar and salt.
That's why everybody got high blood pressure and they're diabetic. Like, let's be real. Like, come on. Yeah.
You need
to do it. You need to do a segment on that. You need to do a show about that.
Yeah, they're right.
What's in the food? What's eating you, Gilbert Grape?
Right. I heard about 3D printed food. I don't see how they're getting away with that crap.
I'm pretty sure the same way they get away with 3D printed GUNs.
This junk is crazy.
I believe it. Same way they got these robots running around here in the train stations, being fake as police. Yeah.
Look, I seen when I went to LA around the beginning of the year. Anyway, whenever last time I went to LA, right, I seen one of those little machines that was just riding out. I guess people order food and it brings it to them. And I was looking like, what the crap is that rolling down the street? It was one of them little machines. And I seen the little Waymo little cab things too.
Yeah, what y'all think? Where y'all think DoorDash and all that going? These Teslas that driving themselves around, these automated things. Where y'all think human jobs are going?
Now, Mel, my SUV is self-driving, but I never use that option. It can self-drive.
I wouldn't. Because again, like I said, if you watch this show, I swear to God, Watch this show, Person of Interest. I'm gonna get you the episode. This dude, he was cheating on his wife. And I'm gonna give you a premise.
No. Wow. Okay, go. I'm sorry. I was reacting to what you said.
I'm gonna give you the premise of the show, Person of Interest. Basically, two dudes, they worked in like a tech company, and he built like a certain like a backdoor way for their machine to detect when violence was to ensue, and it was supposed to, I mean, like terrorist attacks were to ensue in the country, and they could help prevent it. It started giving them social security numbers to like local crime, like area and things like that. So once the government found out that they were going to prevent crime, the government tried to shut it down because again, they kind of need crime to thrive for the police to be activated, for hospitals to thrive, and fire departments and things like that. So they tried to shut them down. One of these episodes, a man, he was cheating on his wife, and the wife was trying to off him, and he had one of those SUVs, and did like the whole GPS type thing, and told GPS where to go, and the GPS set him on his way. And then the GPS, he said something. He said, you went the wrong way, or turn left or turn right. Nope, not doing that, and it accelerated. And it accelerated. He couldn't even press the brakes anymore. She hacked into the computer system of the car, basically, and to hack into the car to make the car accelerate to cause an accident where he couldn't avoid it, and lock the doors automatically. He couldn't jump out the car.
You know that's already happening, right? They're already doing it.
This show was up. This show was off the air. It was on maybe like early 2000, 2005 or 6, something like that.
Oh wow!
So the show is really old.
Wait a minute, that show came out talking about that back then.
Back then, yes, they were ahead of its time. And this was around. This is before Taraji, because Taraji P. Henson was on. This is before she went to Power. I mean, not Power. Empire. This is before she went to Empire. So whatever Empire came out, she was on this show 4 years before Empire came out.
Wow, yeah, definitely send me that.
It was ahead of its time. It was ahead of its time with the government. It was crazy work.
Yeah, and they got to show it to us before they do it. So
absolutely, and they got to show it to us while they doing the pilot programs on it. That's what it is. Whenever you see something happening with the government or any type of futuristic situations, it's already happening. And again, just look at I Am Robot. I Am Robot was to take place 2035. We already in 2026. We damn near at 2030.
Yeah.
We damn near already there. And that came out on my birthday like years ago. So
did it come out like
damn near there?
It was in the early 2000s, I know. Or mid 2000s.
Yeah, and I remember it came out on my birthday. I forget what year, but it definitely came out. Matter of fact, let me Google it right quick before we get up out of here.
And they be putting so much stuff out there, and I hate to say it, sometimes it does go over our heads, and we catch it later, and you just be like, oh my God, like, how come I wasn't paying attention to that? Yeah, they always put it in place.
2004. 2004.
Yep. That's why I said mid 2000s. Right. Okay. Right.
And that was like early 2000s. That wasn't even mid. That was early.
It was close to it. Yeah. And this junk is crazy. Like now y'all bringing up movies again that I'm gonna have to watch.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you and get futuristic with it, because again, I really believe Will Smith is tapped into futuristic, worldly things that are about to be changing. Remember Gemini Man and all that? He's always into them sci-fi type movies. I Am Legend. He's always into things that
Men in Black.
Men in Black, The Purge, all that type stuff. Like he wasn't in The Purge, but I'm just saying, like, I Am Legend seemed like The Purge to me. But he's always in these post-apocalyptic situations. Even Independence Day. He's always in these type movies that are always futuristic. Like he has a one leg up, or he has an inkling of what's to happen or what's to come before we do. You know what I mean? So if you ever want to follow anything futuristically and scientifically and what's to come with the earth, watch any Will Smith movies. I promise you. So yeah, and that I think the I Am Legend, it was, you know, the robots were set to take over in 2035. We're in 2026. That's less than
crazy.
That's less than 10 years away.
Nah, yeah.
Yeah.
And they put this stuff out there, and like I said, a lot of times it goes over our heads. And it's so much crap that they come out with. Like, I'm still wondering why that Tesla caught on fire in front of that hotel with somebody in it, and they never said nothing else about it. And I'm like, not Tesla, Cybertruck. I was like, and then it was like, when the Cybertrucks catch fire, it's a fire you can't put out. I said, what? And I see them things in my neighborhood all the time. I just be like, ain't no way I want a car that if it catch fire, you can't put the fire out. Crap, no. Y'all can keep that junk. That's just crazy to me. Sophia Stewart, the lady that made Terminator. Yes, the woman that you talking about, the woman that wrote the Terminator and the Matrix. Yeah, they took her story. She sued them and won. Yeah, that was her story. She wrote that. But I think she said I think the Matrix was supposed to be before the Terminator. It was something like that. I remember somebody talking about it. But yeah, that junk is crazy. Can't be stealing work from black women and make all that money and think you ain't gonna pay. They had to pay that lady because she had proved that it was her story. She wrote it. She wrote both Terminator and the Matrix. So get that lady her money. And hopefully she got the money, but I know she won in court against them. Always taking stuff from black folks and making money off of it. That's how they work. We are the sauce. But yeah, man, I'm finna get ready to get out of here. I am freaking have something up. But yeah, this was fun. Definitely got to do it again.
Absolutely.
Thank you. I appreciate you for coming up. And yeah, my song too was Off the Wall, but my album is History. Yeah. Okay. Other than that, then you ready to do my outro? I'll see you later.
Alrighty, I'll see y'all later. Maybe about 9:30 we'll start.
All right. I'll get you.
Y'all come on over. All right, but it's good chopping it up with you, man.
Yeah, you too. You can drop your link in the chat before you go.
Okay.
All right. Bye. You're welcome. All right. Let's do. I'm finna get ready to get out of here. Hope you guys enjoy this live. I thank Prize and Marky and Mel for coming up. Y'all in the chat, appreciate y'all. I'm just gonna keep being a content creator. It can be discouraging sometimes, but I'm just gonna keep going. I'm going to find my audience. Yeah, right. I'm going to find my audience. It takes time. Like I said, I'm building my channel organically. I'm not with the BS. Y'all know I'm not. So if people it ain't BS, they don't want to hear it. Like, I see how people work. I'm learning. It's all good. But yeah, tomorrow I'm going to do another open panel. If you can't come, that's fine. I understand. Matter of fact, let me do this while I'm doing my outro. If you can't come by, it's fine. Always do your real life over YouTube. Always tell people, I always understand when they can't pull up. Like, don't fault yourself. I understand it. Now, don't just not support and give me excuses. Now, that I can't go with. Like, don't be saying you can't do this when you be everywhere else. And that's for everybody. That's not for a particular person. That's for everybody. But yeah, I always choose a real life over YouTube. Like, this junk is a hobby at this point. Some people get paid for it, some of us don't. I enjoy talking to y'all, getting my point of view across, y'all getting y'all point of view across. It's a learning game, it's a learning curve actually. And I'm learning. Like I'm getting it. I'm catching it. So it just takes time and always try to clarify things. If things happen on here and you don't like it, please handle it in the background. Do not get on here and don't get on here and bring up a problem and create content for other people, because as soon as you bring an issue on the internet, it's going to be content for somebody else. So if y'all have an issue with somebody, hit them up in the background. If you don't have the information, try your best to get to them. Don't bring the crap to YouTube, because it'll just be a whole bunch of BS that getting thrown around. But I ain't gonna lie, some people on here be wanting to be in the BS, so they will bring it to YouTube. But I just think it's sad that people want attention and all that. But you know what? It's okay. Like I'm just gonna do my thing. I be seeing all the BS that be happening. I've learned to just sit back and watch a lot of stuff. And like I said, I just really want y'all to even with being subs and mods, yeah, I gotta mind y'all P's and Q's. Don't come into people lives to say that somebody else is live. I don't care who channel you on. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't go on other people's lives and say somebody else's live. That's not cool. I'm just gonna be honest, it's not. So y'all gotta have etiquette, whether you're a channel holder or mod or sub. Y'all gotta be mindful of what y'all be doing on here, because y'all be running amok around here. It's okay. It was real life before YouTube. Remember that. Real life before YouTube. But yeah, it's just y'all gotta yeah, real life over YouTube is what I'm gonna say. Just be mindful of what y'all be doing, because it can be looked at as shady. It can be it can make people feel away, honestly. So I just be like, y'all just be careful what y'all be doing on these apps. I don't care what it's Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, whatever. Be careful what y'all be doing. And some people, I know they don't give a crap. They don't care. I care to a certain degree, and then I don't. Like I wouldn't get on here and talk about somebody that I care about on here. Now I know we joke and play and stuff a lot, but if I'm saying something to you on here, it's always gonna be a joke. It's not gonna be, oh, I don't like you and all that crap. I don't do none of that. I don't, because I just think that's so old. I'm so sick of hearing people go at each other. It's just a mess. And that's just me, because I'm just that kind of person. But I ain't gonna lie to you. If I don't like you and people coming at you, I'm gonna laugh at it. I'm just gonna keep it real. I am. I'm gonna laugh at it, because I'm just like, it was hey, it was a year ago. I don't give a crap. Like, hey, do what you gotta do. I don't care. But yeah, let's get ready to go. I am quite hungry. Excuse me, and I'm yarning. God, I don't know why. It's every live I yarn, y'all. So I'm starting to think one of my emojis is gonna be. Well, no, I don't want to say that, but I do yarn a lot. Like, yeah. If you find me boring, you don't have to watch me. I just know. Oh yeah, let me say this real quick before I go. I saw in Phantom's chat one of them lives he did. I saw House of Queens said that they should make a sexy voice sector. I said I'll definitely join. I'll join. Me, RGM, and maybe a few other people. But yeah, that would be funny. Anyway, I thought that was funny, so I just thought I'd mention that. But anyway, yeah, we love us some Michael Jackson. I don't give a crap what nobody say about Mike. Leave him alone. We always gonna protect Mike. I don't care what nobody say about him. And yes, as a child, I had discernment. I know Mike didn't do what they said he did, and I don't. It was never proven. I don't believe none of that crap. They just did that because they wanted to ruin his reputation. And I'll probably talk about that on another live because I know this market justice stuff gonna stay in rotation. So this not gonna be the only live about Michael. But other than that, I'm gonna get ready to get out of here because I'm hungry. Because I know y'all hear me doing this because I'm hungry. Anyway, and I kind of do it anyway. It's not on purpose. Okay, shut up! Don't you say that. I almost just said that out loud. Let me hush. Let me get my behind off here. You guys have a wonderful rest of y'all Sunday. I know it's late for a lot of y'all. It's almost 8 o'clock. I'm going to get my behind off here, go eat something, see who else is live, because I know how people be doing me. They like to wait till I go live and then go live 5 minutes later. Yeah, don't think I ain't peeped it. I've been paying attention to a lot of stuff that's been happening. I'm just saying, like, a house built on sand is not going to stand very long. So that's all I'm going to say about that. It's going to fizzle. Okay, let me go. And I'm not talking about G5. Let me go. Let me leave. Y'all have a wonderful evening. I'm finna go eat. And I'll see y'all in the chats. Bye.